everyone, and welcome to the StarClan Battles Clouded Moon charity stream.
So sorry for the delay, everyone.
Yeah, I should have started getting things set up earlier, but then I didn't.
We hit some hiccups on the way.
Yeah.
It's fine. We got there eventually. That's what matters.
Yep.
How is everyone doing today?
I hope the chat is doing well. Give you guys a little bit of time to come in here, and then we can explain what we are doing here today.
Yes,
Because this is going to be a little different from our usual Q&A streams.
It is indeed.
There they all are.
Woo! Yeah, we're doing things a little earlier today, so hopefully we can get more people in here, or at least some different people, because I know not everybody can make it to late night streams.
Especially since it's so late in Europe when we end up doing those.
Yeah.
I also tweeted out the link to the stream on the StarClan Battles Twitter, so...
Good, good.
I think I'm going to try Tennille's technique of just cleaning up a sketch.
Good way to do it.
I ain't worried.
Means you don't have to do no line art. It's great.
Like, I don't dislike doing line art, but I do really like the sketch I did, so...
So just let it be free. Alright, so to kind of explain what we are doing here today, since a decent number of people are in here now, today we're hosting a charity live stream for the Trans Women of Color Collective. You can donate down below, and if we're going to be donating
Right.
as well.
And we're all
And
making starting donations. I just submitted my own right now.
yes, I need to do that too. I was getting set up and I didn't do that.
And then we encourage everybody else to also donate. If you share your receipt with us, either at our StarClan Battles Twitter, at StarClanB, you can tweet it at us, or you can share it in DMs. Our DMs are open right now only for this stream time. Or if you don't have a Twitter, you can email it to us at starclanbattles@gmail.com. And we will, at the end of the stream, match up to $500 in donations in return with the courtesy of Avalon. Avalon Roslin has set aside that money for that matching, and we greatly appreciate that.
Break my bank account, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
which means if we all like pitch in and donate and stuff, we could potentially be donating over $1,000 to this charity today, which would be really cool. I don't know if we'll get there, but
We hope to.
yeah.
I just donated $50 myself, and I'll be tweeting out that receipt.
And there we go. I just made my donation as well.
Woo!
I don't have any money at this time, but I imagine a lot of you guys are in the same boat, so I'm just here to
if you
support.
cannot donate, it's completely understandable. We appreciate people who do donate, but, you know, if you can't donate, you can't donate.
If you can't donate, you can sign petitions, you can raise awareness, there's other ways to help.
Yep.
You can share this stream, too, to help promote our donations as
Yeah.
we go. And, you know, I'm so grateful to Avalon to being able to match some donations, but also, just in general, don't feel guilty for not having the funds, too. I would love to be able to donate more myself, but I just moved. Y'all can probably hear the mic quality difference for me because I'm actually sitting beside Tennille instead of in another state from Tennille.
Yeah.
exciting.
Yes, indeed.
And yes, as a Cushfuddled can attest, I do love giving my money to trans people. So
Hell yeah.
You do.
so please do enable me to give a bunch of money.
Yes.
Winnie's being very cute. Winnie's behaving herself for once.
Good job,
we're
Winnie.
just barely getting started. We're making donations and setting things up and letting people get into chat to share what's going on. We're all going to be drawing characters in the LGBT plus spectrum here on stream from StarClan Battles. We're excited about it. All our currently existing cast as well. There are no spoilers.
Yeah. So there are characters we argued about and wanted to draw, but they either do not show up yet, or it would be a spoiler to say their sexuality. So
Right.
we're not going to draw them, but we are going to draw ones that are canon as of right now.
I'll have some explaining to do with one of mine. I actually debated whether or not I would draw her in the first place because she's kind of a character that's gonna get some backlash from some people, I'm sure. So,
Oh?
Blue River.
Blue River?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, but that is
I
just
love
her
Blue
story.
River.
I love her to bits too. And I mean, she's not our only lesbian, that's for sure.
Right.
And it never fails. I start streaming and the neighbors upstairs turn the shower on.
I mean, we can't hear it, if that's any
Okay.
consolation.
It is.
Okay.
It is quite.
So, I'm drawing Stone Paw. And I think what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to focus more on the polyamory flag,
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't have that many colors in his design, so doing the gay flag would be very difficult. And not a lot of people really know the polyamory flag, so I think it'd be good to, like, raise awareness that polyamory does have a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
know
good
that
point.
I've seen that one before, actually.
I posted a resource in the chat.
Not the one with the pie?
Yeah.
Les, thank you.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of I think it has all the ones that we need to cover.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I am drawing.
Pull that off to the side there.
I am drawing Falcon Swoop, because Falcon Swoop is a trans woman, and I'm putting her on a very light gray, almost white rock, and then a nice, like, early sunset in the background, so that there's the blue sky and light pinks.
Nice.
I'm doing a whole lot of River Clan cats, and then one Shadow Clan boy.
I don't know how many cats I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna start off with Clay Fur.
I'm not sure how many I'm gonna get to either, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna at least finish Falcon Swoop, and then I'll try my more complicated 3-cat thing that I wanted to do, because I can never keep things simple. Although I might just do a simple Nospa headshot too.
I'm just doing headshots, so I have sketched out 4 characters to do.
Oh,
so.
you're gonna finish so dang quick.
Oh, I've been working on my speed too, so I can keep up with Tennille on these and actually finish art. So and sometimes it all comes down to confidence in your own line work. Just letting it flow.
I think, honestly, one of the things that made me start drawing faster was when I just started drawing everything with, like, a pen. Because it's just like, well, what's there is there, so...
That's what my animation teacher always told us to do exercises in. Just, like, draw some stuff with pen, She always gave us extra credit for filling out a sketchbook by the end of the term, too, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to encourage us to develop
draw
healthy
more.
art habits.
Yeah.
If you draw a whole lot, you will become a very good animator, so...
Just gotta keep drawing. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing, drawing, drawing.
I love to draw!
Yes, I love to draw. Yes, I do.
Oh, I love the color that his eyes are. It's like so purple.
Mm-hmm.
Man, now I'm thinking, like to me, Indigo Eyes just, like, screams being Pan, but, like, with his purple eyes, he is kind of perfect to be a spectrum of some kind.
No, he's all the colors.
He is.
He's got the gray, black, white, and the purple eyes.
I hope y'all are ready for this
I'm so ready.
polyamorous stone paw, because I'm almost done, because his design is one of the simpler ones, and these are going to be some very Lisa Frank cats.
Love it.
I love that for him. I'm just going to add a little bit more shading, because part of the polyamorous flag is a black stripe. It is black, blue, and red stripes with the symbol for pi in the middle. And he doesn't have a lot of dark markings, so the black is a little bit underrepresented here, so I want to add a little more black and like shading. Cannot wait for all these Lisa Frank cats.
I'll probably just put the colors in the background as they are on the flags.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I didn't really set up like what flowers and nature pieces I could use as these colors, so I don't really feel like doing the research right now on plants and things.
On stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, happy Pride Month.
Exactly.
Should we also list off what pride things we are?
Sure.
If you have a label, go ahead.
Hell yeah. So, you may be able to tell from the way I changed my icon for this month. You may not. I am a biromantic asexual.
I myself consider myself a demisexual and panromantic. And, yeah. I haven't done anything Pride because I know I'm very heterosexual passing in my history, so.
Yeah. I am a Special Forces shadow queer. Which means I have not explored it. I am on the ace spectrum, and I probably like girls. I don't really take part in whole relationships thing, so that's why I'm on the ace spectrum. So, just queer is fine.
Queer works for several people, for sure. It is very valid to just be queer.
Yeah.
Well, and everybody in chat is saying theirs as well. Go chat.
Oh, nice. Look at you guys.
I love a diverse fandom.
Yes, we do.
There he is.
Seems a few of those people are share my labels. Nice to see y'all.
Yeah.
We got the Demi Pan squad in here.
Yes. Tennille is using Paint Tool Sci for her drawings. I'm personally using a sketchbook right now, traditional.
I'm a Photoshop heathen.
Then Avalon, you use.
She uses Paint Tool Sci as well.
Yeah, I'm also Psy.
Gotcha.
Although, I will say, I've been getting more and more attached to Procreate on my tablet.
You're gonna make me want to try it out, and it's not even my tablet. Like, that's not... Like,
I told you, you should try it out.
Well, maybe for the next drawing I'll try it out.
Yeah, do it.
When you have a good moment to pause, Tennille, you should also show off Avalon's wonderful, wonderful stone paw with polycolors.
Is it in here?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there he is!
Gotta see it.
Chat! Take a look at Stonepaw.
Isn't he a good boy?
He's always a good boy.
That's true. He is always a good boy.
What a precious bean. I actually like how that blue and yellow contrasts with each other.
Yeah, they work together
That
really well.
is a blue.
You know what these colors remind me of? All Might.
Oh!
All Might is polyamorous confirmed.
Yes.
Anywho, someone in the chat also mentioned that they don't know what their sexuality is, and that is also valid.
That is what I wanted to share and say too. I'm getting more and more comfortable with my identity currently, and that's a part of why I say it, but I don't necessarily pride stuff yet, because I'm still trying to like really see if that's truly my identity. But I think so. I'm pretty solid on it, but you know.
I'm a 31-year-old lady, and I still don't really know, so don't even feel bad about that.
Same goes for gender as well. If you don't know your gender yet, that's okay. You have a whole lifetime to figure it out.
Yeah, and anybody that judges you I'll talk to them. We can have a talk.
I'll talk to them personally.
I just want to talk. It's fine.
No, don't worry about my bat.
What bat? I don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
having a civil conversation here.
How did these knuckle dusters get here?
This is going so fast.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of our busiest streams so far, too.
Oh, is it?
Just in terms of the chat right now.
Oh, good.
People really love the gay.
Someone says, talk to my mom, please. I don't know what you mean. We are all your mom now.
Yeah.
I'll be your mom. It's fine.
It is the
Don't worry about
peaky
it.
gay up in here.
You're gonna have to talk to a lot of people with your bat. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly.
That's the entire point. Revolution.
You like to let a chainsaw do the talking. Chainsaw goes a little too easy on the destruction.
Yeah, bat makes sure that they feel it.
No. What you do is you just make sure that the teeth on the chainsaw are slightly dull.
There you go.
Oh, alright. We're getting somewhere.
Draconic, who I love to see. Hello, Draconic. Apologies, we don't talk enough. Says the SCB crew are collective mum. That is correct.
Yep. We've all been mum friends of varying degrees to all of our friends, so now we are just squad of mom.
I want to just be a mom, but I don't have the money for that.
I know,
I
right?
don't have the parts.
Like, I'm trying to adopt out here.
I want my
I have
parents
no
to
money.
leave me very soon. They're causing pain.
Like, I just am at that point in my life where I want to take care of beans.
Aw.
So I'm like, I am ready to adopt now, but we don't have our own residence or money for adopting.
Hopefully soon then.
Hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to adopt.
Yeah. But it's something that Ray and I have discussed a lot. Like we've also discussed parenting and all that. So
Support
it is
you.
definitely something that we want to do. It's just when are we going to be able to do it? Because I also want him to be able to like stay home with kiddo until they're in school.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well, of course, you've got to plan family vacations to, like, Disneyland and stuff.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Ray
You have
has
to plan
such,
family
like,
vacations to us. You have to.
like Ray has such a thing about wanting to adopt a child and like on the day that the adoption is finalized, take them to Disneyland as a surprise.
Oh my god!
Like it is like his dream. Like he has fantasized about taking our adopted child to Disneyland.
Disney World.
Like, Ray's so pure. Ray is so good with children.
I remember
And I'm like,
seeing.
God damn it.
I remember seeing like a thing that was like, wow, kids sometimes will just believe anything that was a pure thing. It was like, yeah, we're going home, kid. Like they packed the bag for the kid for going to Disney World before, like not telling the kid or anything. They pick him up from school. It's like, we're going home. He's like, okay. How much further till home? He's like, we're going home. Okay.
Okay.
Like 5 hours later, get out of the car and they're at Disney World. The kid is very confused. Like, did we make a wrong turn?
This is not home. Are you guys crazy?
Oh yeah, here's a thing that we can celebrate for the Gay of Pride Month. Also, sorry, I'm just kind of rambling at this point.
No, you're good.
But this chat is not aware that Ray and I have finalized when we're getting married.
That's right.
Yes!
So we're getting married next summer.
Oh, bless.
Not this summer, but 2021. We are going to be officially legally married.
I
Perfect.
still want to crash your home for it, even though I know it's not like actually like a wedding event.
Yeah, we're just going to the court. Like, that's kind of why we're setting it out another year, so people can, save up if they want to come out and see us.
I always want to come out and see you. You don't understand.
I will.
No, we'll just kidnap you. It's fine. Just
Yeah,
get in the
exactly.
suitcase.
I will come.
So can the transphobes please stop following me?
Get
I
out.
keep getting followed by transphobes on different social media, and I'm like, y'all know I'm marrying a trans person, right?
Destroy them.
Like,
Oh, there's so many
There's no
congratulations
place.
for you, Avalon, in the chat.
oh my gosh, thank you guys. We're very excited.
Encrypted, and pretty sure Apology said something too earlier, and basically everyone in the chat.
Yeah, we originally wanted to get married at Disneyland, but we've decided that since that's going to take so much money to do, we don't want to wait that long to just commit, because we're ready for that now. And also, I just have this personal thing where I would like our child to get to be a part of the ceremony, because I was one of those kids that was like legit mad when I found out that I didn't get to go to my parents' wedding. So I'm like, yeah, I'd really like the child to be a part of the ceremony, especially because, it's easier to adopt if you're already married.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is just go to the courthouse and get married next year, and then just save up the money, and whenever we're able to do it, then we'll do a vow renewal ceremony at Disneyland.
Oh, that'll be so sweet.
That's exciting.
Yes.
We gotta come meet you in person anyway, so that'll be a good
Good
reason.
excuse. I made the excuse of, well, I wanted to go somewhere else for Thanksgiving.
That is a legit excuse.
And just yeeted
Yum.
myself to the home.
Yeah, we just kidnapped Audrey. For those not aware, we kidnapped Audrey for Thanksgiving last year.
It was perfect.
And I don't even remember what we cooked, because we didn't do, like...
It was like beef stew, and then we had pumpkin pie.
Yeah, Ray made beef
Oh.
stew. And I think
It's
like,
magical.
carrots or something, like some kind of sauteed vegetable.
Yeah. and then rolls, and then we just had pumpkin pie and a berry pie that we bought from the apple farms.
Yes, that's right, because we went to the apples where we must always go.
Yes. Which was very lovely, even though it was way colder than I expected it to be.
It snowed, and I was so blown away by that, because it doesn't... I mean, it was a little later than I normally go in the year, but it normally doesn't snow up there until, like, December.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, Ray started hibernating.
It was definitely like, you all were like, oh my god, it's the end! And I'm like, wait, no. No, y'all, this isn't even gonna stick. And you were like, this is insane, and I think we stopped for food on the way back because we were worried about ice on the roads or something.
Well, you gotta remember, California drivers freak the fuck out if it rains.
Okay, that's true. That's a good point, yeah.
So I was like, wow, everyone is gonna lose their collective shit.
Yeah, that was the actual reason. I just gotta pick on y'all too.
Yeah, like, no, do make fun of us for being Californians who can't handle snow, because we can't. Like, it barely snowed. When I say it snowed, I mean, like, there were tiny, tiny little flakes falling.
It was like a dusting, but it didn't even stick, so there wasn't actually a dusting. And it lasted maybe 20 minutes.
Like, the moment it touched the ground, it melted. It was soft hail.
It was slow falling hail.
But it was magical, and I loved it.
It was really cool and magical. It felt perfect for just kind of just also like for commemorating like getting to be together for Thanksgiving too.
You're Edward Scissorhands, Audrey. It never snowed before you came, and now...
Oh. You know, that's actually something I've not watched before, and I feel like it makes me fake somehow.
It's a very cute movie. I like it a lot.
I love all like the imagery, and it's a really cool like goth movie. So
yeah, like I've always met people who really liked it. I just hadn't ever gotten a chance to really watch it myself, because that's definitely not something like my family would have watched, and I'm the youngest, so I never had control of the remote.
yeah.
I just love that the mom in that film is an Avon lady.
Darn this stuff! I love that.
And I'm like, oh man. Because I used to sell Avon when I was a kid.
Oh, really? That's hilarious.
Before I became aware that it was I only recently became aware that it was actually an MLM.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Avon is like cosmetics and like little kitchen gadgets and stuff.
Oh, it's a multi-level marketing scheme is what they're saying.
Oh, okay. It's one of those things. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, not the gay MLM. But yeah, like I completely was not aware of that because of the way my mom did it, where she didn't like try to pull people into her downline or anything. She would literally just go somewhere, leave a book and a card with her contact info, and be like, hey, if you want something, let me know. And that was it. She never like pushed people or pressured people or tried to get people to sell for her or anything. It was just it's there. Take it or leave it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I had no idea that it was an MLM because I wasn't exposed to like the MLM culture of like the whole boss babe, make your own business deal. It was literally just my mom being like, yeah, we'll get like $20 of spending money. Those
kinds of schemes are really popular here because there's a lot of like women who want to be like stay-at-home moms, but also want to
say they have a career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like
they get targeted like crazy.
My mom was never like that because she was very much aware that it was not going to be the equivalent of a career. It was just a little extra spending money since she was a stay-at-home mom, and she was like, yeah, this'll pay for some of my hobby stuff. It's not going to pay bills.
Right.
Like, she never deluded herself into being like, oh, this is a legitimate business. This is something to brag on the internet about.
Well, that's good. swoop. What are your eyes? How do I place them?
Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
You're the cause of all of this.
I enjoy causing pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
you do.
same.
God.
Wow, mood.
I've been having the biggest urge to write the novelization for episode 1. It's very hard to fight.
To do it.
I mean, you can. It's just not going to be shared in a while.
Yeah, like I'm probably
You can
gonna
share it
before
with
the month's
us,
over.
and you know, like I wouldn't complain.
I
You
mean, I'm
know,
crying a quarter.
yeah.
It would be great.
Like I just had to take care of a fit commission because Janie bought me pizza, so
ooh,
we'll fic for food.
yeah, that's a good deal.
I just have to format Dark Lightning, and then I am free to write fan fiction for like the next 2 months. So y'all
The
got
goal.
commissions, y'all got requests. Start saving.
No, I'm just going to randomly send you pizza with no name attached to it.
You'd be like, you know what to do, and you'll be like, what? Do I?
Oh, it's Neil. You look so cute.
I love him. He's my fave.
He's such a pure boy.
We love all the background characters so much, you guys don't even know.
It's really a problem half the time, honestly.
It's a tragedy that we don't get to explore them more in the actual animation part.
People be like, oh, I love Sunfire, and I'm like, you don't even know Sunfire.
You don't even
Name is
know their
three favorite
pain.
people of Fresh Kill.
Never talk to me or my son ever again. Yes, Moonpaw is Ace.
He's Ace Arrow.
Are any of the main characters LGBT? We consider
Yes.
all but Swift Mask and Wildford be bi, correct?
Yep.
That's what I had last written.
Yeah, Swift Mask is the only straight guy.
Yeah. Wildfur. I thought I said Wildfur was also straight though.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We don't quite know about Wildfur, but he's probably straight.
Wildfur is spotted shadowsexual. Okay,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's
I guess the idea really is then just Wildfur is demisexual and hella loyal.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I could see him being Demi. Because he loves
If it weren't for
one
Spotted Shadow,
parentheses
he
one
wouldn't
she-cat.
be interested at all.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm drawing Piketail now, and I'm so gay for her.
Oh yeah.
She is
such
so good.
badass.
Which, you know, too bad for me because she's Arrow, but
He'll be your friend.
yes. I'm gonna draw, give it a little cheeky
Actually,
wink,
okay,
too.
I know what I'm gonna do
Just
here.
to fuck with me.
In about 20 minutes, we are going to need to take a stretch moment, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
That sounds fantastic. Are you the new stretch keeper?
I mean, yeah, pretty
Someone's
much.
got to be.
Yeah, dude.
It's also an excuse to show the work in progresses from the rest of us, too.
I'm almost done, so
Oh my god, Teeth, why
I
are you
know it's so
powerful?
fast.
You're so
I got a
powerful.
really good warm up today too. I found that warm ups actually do help. So
Shock and surprise, right?
yeah.
Honestly,
As it
I've kind of
turns
been
out.
using Falcon Swoop a little bit as a warm-up. I'm just not gonna lie.
I was drawing Kingdom Hearts stuff earlier, so that was my warm up.
I was drawing Pokemon.
We all know. No need to cough. We all know you're trash. It's fine.
Look, I'm right here being trash with you.
Good.
Okay.
Easier
I'm
being
gonna
trash when you got
add-
company.
I'm gonna add some shading to them, I guess. Because they
Yeah,
are
as
colored.
well. It is valid, for sure.
There we go.
Whoop. Pigtail, you started getting a little wonky there.
Let's see, we'll do.
Oh, Falcon Sweep, you're such a handsome woman.
Yeah, she is. Look at Clayfer. He's so cute.
There we go.
Rainbow boy. Rainbow boy.
He is happy to be at the parade.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I do want to reiterate, and I will remind people of this throughout the stream, that this is a charity stream to benefit the Trans Women of Color Collective, so if you do donate to the Trans Women of Color Collective, which you can do at the link in the description, we will, or I guess because the others have already made their donations, I will be matching up to $500 from the donations that we get through this stream. So please donate, screenshot your donation, and then share it with us either at our Twitter account or email us your receipt. We will tally up the total after the stream, and then I will make my matching donation to the Trans Women of Color Collective. And the reason why we chose the Trans Women of Color Collective is because it is an established charity. It has been running for a long time and doing work in the Trans Women of Color community for a significant amount of time. And trans women of color are the most, or at least one of the most at-risk groups for discriminatory violence. So we definitely want to make sure that we are doing what we can to support trans women of color who were instrumental, just monumentally important to the creation of Pride at all. So, yes. So that's why we are supporting this specific charity. And yeah, make sure you're saving your receipts and sending them over if you donate so that I can match your donation.
Can we see how much has been donated yet? I will be sharing updates within the chat as we get them when we make significant jumps. I have already donated myself $50 and tweeted it and tweeted that receipt and tweeted it from the StarClan Battles account.
And I will share mine with you as well so that you know what I donated as well.
Yes. Thank you very much. So yeah, working together, we could easily get over $1,000 of donations for trans women of color. There have been some very high-profile instances recently of trans women of color being attacked, and we want to do what we can to raise awareness and support.
Yes. Also,
exactly.
There was a question about non-binary. We do have a few non-binary characters. We're just not showing off. Oh wait, hold on. Avalon's drawing one of the NB characters. Birdflight is non-binary.
Yes, I'm drawing one of them. And I'm going to probably draw her after Piketail.
Sounds great.
Because Piketail is Arrow Ace.
Yes.
Because I wanted to do cats that were all different sexualities, so I did Stonepaw already, who is polyamorous and homosexual. I'm doing Piketail, who's Arrow Ace. Next I'll be doing Birdflight, who is non-binary. And then ending with Aspenpaw and Larkpaw, who are bi and pan. Because we do bi-pan solidarity in this house.
Yeah, we do.
To Shadestep, who asks, what is non-binary? Non-binary means that you don't identify on the gender binary, so neither as man or woman. That could mean a number of different things. Non-binary is a little bit of an umbrella, but it could mean that you identify as more than one gender, or not as any gender, like agender, or maybe you just, you know, you can flux about a bit. So it's just not identifying strictly as either a man or a woman.
Other things for non-binary, I mean, Falcon Paw is gender non-conforming. He still likes to use he, him, but generally is kind of like, gender is a thing, I guess. I'm me.
He doesn't really care for it that much. He doesn't really...
Yeah.
He doesn't really associate himself with a particular group or anything. He just is.
I also saw someone ask, is Mosspaw bi? Mosspaw is identifying like me, demisexual, panromantic, and I want to draw her. We'll see how far I get in my other drawing first.
This fandom queen says gender doesn't spark joy.
I know, you're right.
Not for Falcon.
Havenby asks, what is Demi?
Demisexual is a spectrum thing, can kind of vary a little bit person to person, but the general idea is that someone who is demi will not feel sexual attraction or basically just like or even sometimes just like attraction to a person romantically until they've already like established an emotional connection. So you have to like know who they are and to a degree like feel connected to them before you can think of someone romantically. Oftentimes those people will be like, I never really understood why people liked it's like I never really understood why people like celebrities. Like because I never
celebrity crushes and
celebrity
such.
crushes and like why do we want to look at magazines with shirtless guys or with near naked women or and so that can kind of be a demisexual experience as well as an
Very emotion-based.
Yeah, it's emotion-based.
And we also see in the chat people asking what pan is and how is it different from bi. And that is something that has been kind of an ongoing discussion in the LGBT community. But the general consensus is that while both bisexual and pansexual people can be attracted to people regardless of their gender, because bisexual doesn't exclude trans people, with bisexual, the general idea seems to be that bisexuals may have preferences based on gender and pansexuals don't.
Or like part of that attraction is more based on the gender itself.
Yeah, and gender presentation. So, for example, I know someone who is bisexual who, when they're attracted to men, they like very kind of buff, manly guys, but they don't like buff, manly girls. So the attraction that they feel is a little bit different based on what the gender of the person is, as opposed to someone who's pansexual who it just wouldn't matter.
But I also had a friend whose mom is bisexual and can get pretty mad about those kinds of distinctions. So like the thing is, it's like it's not necessarily...
It's not a hard and fast rule.
It's not a hard and fast rule. It's kind of more up to personal preference at this point.
Yeah, which label do you prefer to have? And I mean, that really boils it down to, like, almost a stupid simplified level, but, like...
But it matters to people.
Yeah. But for some people, the label bi just doesn't feel as correct as the label pan, and vice versa.
And if you insinuate to that friend's mama that she is the same as, that she is the same as a pan person, she will also be mad. So it's yeah. It's important.
Do not label people.
Do not label people or invalidate. Like, it's, yes, the line is muddy, but it matters.
Yeah, just basically when someone says that they're something, that's what they are. And if they end up finding out later that a different label fits them better,
that's
then okay.
Fine too. Yeah,
because for a long time I identified as lesbian because compulsory sexuality is a thing.
Yeah.
And then later on in life I found out, oh wait, I'm not actually attracted to girls. And the fact that I'm not attracted to boys doesn't make me attracted to girls. I'm actually ace.
Which makes a lot of sense.
So yeah. Sometimes people, I mean, when I was younger, asexuality wasn't even really something that we talked about. yeah, like even in LGBT communities, it wasn't something that was really discussed at all, so I didn't even know it was a thing.
And then you find out and you're like, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, because I had an asexual friend, and like we were just chatting, and I was like, this sounds a lot like me. And I'm like, so do you also X, Y, and Z? And she was like, yeah, that's classic asexual behavior. And I was like, huh. Well then.
I just generally don't like human contact in general. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm just not really a human contact person.
Yeah, and it's like I know this is kind of considered like a really blasé thing to say nowadays, but I really just don't care about labels a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think
it's important to some people though, so.
Yeah, it's like the importance of Pride is that we celebrate each other and our freedom to explore our identities, I think, and like just don't worry about specific labels that people give themselves, because people should be free to figure themselves out and be comfortable questioning and stuff.
The other thing I'm going to mention, because I do know that there's a small distinction of things, is that I'm seeing it pop up in chat, is why I want to bring it up. When we called Stone Paw poly, we mean polyamorous, and the definition between polyamorous and polysexual is a little bit different.
Yeah. Do you want to cover the differences between them, or?
You probably know better than me, honestly. I only kind of just was really looking it up today.
Okay. So polyamory means that you... And polyamory inclusion into the LGBT community is still also a little bit new. But polyamory is basically when you are comfortable and just able to be in a relationship with more than one person. It's not the same as cheating. It's not the same as just wanting to sleep around with multiple partners. It is a relationship.
It is consensual among all partners.
Yeah, where you communicate, and the polysexual flag actually represents a lot of that. The blue or polyamorous, sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. The polyamorous flag is red, blue, and black stripes with the pi symbol in the middle. The blue is meant to represent trust and communication. The red is love and passion. And the black is to have solidarity with the fact that because of social expectations, people who are polyamorous are often looked down upon and treated like, oh, you're just a cheater, you just can't settle down, blah, 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 when the fact is that they're all happy in the relationship they have. And it's not like... It's a societal prejudice that still does exist against polyamorous people for daring to have more than one partner at the same time and being happy with that.
So take, for example, some of our characters that we've talked about. Like, I've talked about Enjoying a Blank, or we've talked about on stream before. Rensong is polyamorous. She is in a relationship with both Hailstorm and Small Pebble. All parties involved know that that is a thing going on. There's no jealousy going on between parties or anything like that.
Yeah, no one's being deceived. Everyone is okay with it. They've discussed it. Like, it is a relationship with more than one person involved, or more than two people involved.
Right, and like, Hailstorm is also polyamorous in that she is in a relationship with Rensong, but also with Shrew-Pelt. And Shrew-Pelt himself isn't polyamorous, but he's totally fine with it and is like, yeah, Rensong's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas polysexual is you are attracted to more than one gender, but not all genders.
See, and I actually hadn't heard that term until now.
Yeah, or polysexual is also one of those that's a little bit hard to pin down, because it could also be that you're attracted to a certain gender presentation.
Mm-hmm.
So you may, oh god, it's hard to put into words. I am bad at words.
So you mean
irony.
like, so
Don't let us be the ones to educate y'all. Y'all can do research on your own.
I think the presentation argument can be like, okay, I really like the look of a flannel shirt and short hair, and maybe is slightly feminine with that. And then that can be someone who is trans, non-binary, or cisgender, but that's the kind of aesthetic and presentation that you like to see. Is that kind of what you meant, Avalon?
I'm trying to remember any examples of polysexual people I've known, because I think I did know someone who was polysexual, and I think their preference was that they were attracted to cis women, trans women, and non-binary people who were femme-presenting, and were not attracted to cis men or trans men. So a non-binary person who presented as femme but was born a male would still be attractive to this person. Like, does that make sense?
Yes.
Am I explaining? So yeah, it's one of the lesser known ones. It's one of the ones that's not really discussed as much, so I'm sure there are much better resources out there than I can give.
Yeah, we would encourage anyone who's curious about this to really go look at resources written by people who experience this and discuss this, rather than take our word as gospel.
Like, don't let us be like the be-all end-all of your research into LGBT issues. Use us as like a jumping off point of like, that sounds interesting, I'd like to learn more about that, and then go find more reputable sources.
Because we are talking off the cuff on a stream. We're not
prepared with research notes or anything like that.
We are drawing our characters who identify as we know them to identify.
Oh shoot, I haven't been drawing at all.
Oh, that shadow looks interesting. I really like it. I'm only using the flag colors.
Oh, nice.
The shading.
He's not home right now. My brain cell is gone.
Gotta make a note. 3 minutes until stretch time. So if y'all are starting to reach a good stopping place, maybe go ahead and stand up and stretch.
Save the thing. Stand up and stretch.
I really like how Piketail's coming out. I'm a little afraid to continue.
Yes, if you are a straight woman who likes trans men, you are still straight.
If you want to label yourself that way, sure.
Yep.
Label yourself however you want.
Trans men be men, trans women be women.
Mm-hmm.
Non-binary be whatever the fuck they want. I'm amazed that no one has asked us to talk about J.K. Rowling yet, because I could go off for days.
Let's
go!
Tennille's like, I'm here for it, dude. Teep and I are like,
I'm like, still this tea says I am ready to rip J.K. Rowling a new one.
Why don't we go into that while we're taking our stretch break, okay?
Beautiful.
How do you make a cat represent as non-binary? They just kind of are that. Like, that's just how their personality presents. If that makes sense.
Go to my the floor is lava meme. Look at all the comments and tell me what gender Patchwind is. There you go. That's how you do it.
Well, and also let's make a note that someone's gender is not reliant upon their gender presentation.
Yes.
Ray is a trans man, he is a man, and he likes feminine things. And the fact that he likes feminine things doesn't make him not a man.
Exactly.
What?
June's gonna start doing that here soon too.
Yeah.
His naps.
Boba's rubbing on the mic and stuff, so.
Yeah, I hear him.
Gotta be in my way. Bobby. Boba's a stream cat. Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
It's starting to seem
Well,
like
he's just
he might
gonna
actually
sleep
be a
the whole
one-clip
time.
cat. Which is sad, because really he looks like a descendant of Volfer, if that's the case.
Oh, Bobus.
Join the party, dude.
Wow. 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 Wow.
These are quality meows, let's use them in the episode.
I mean, to be real, Peridot's probably more of a Shadow Clan cat, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It's true.
See, I feel bad because Winnie is such a Sky Clan cat, but we don't got no Sky Clan.
Well,
Boba is he's a River Clan cat because he likes to play in the water, and he's very sleek and shiny and beautiful and muscly.
He's
This
a
is my cat's
beautiful
name is Boba
boy!
Fett. I did not name him Boba Fett. He came with that name. He is a Bengal cat.
Oh, I thought he was named Boba like Boba Tea.
See, and that's perfect too because I'm tea or tea leaf or teef.
Well,
Like,
it's
that's
also
why I
like
thought he had that
spots
name.
like boba tea, yeah. Spots like the bubbles in boba tea.
But yeah, his name is Boba Fett, as in the character, and fits because he looks a lot cooler than he actually is.
Oh, burn.
We'll burn Bobas! Oh, don't knock my microphone over.
Oh, he did not like that comment.
It was like, yeah, forget that. Pretty
Hi, Bud. Again, you're not allowed on my desk.
Dude.
Boba. Boba.
How many times do I need to do this lesson?
Boba. Yeah, you're such a cute.
You've had Dune for like a week, not even a week, and I love him so much.
Oh god,
Such a good
same.
kitty. He's a good Dune man.
He's a stinky boy and I love him so much. Oh, it's 4:32. Tennille, stop. Stretch.
Okay.
I told you to get to a good stopping place.
Yeah, well, that never happens.
Need to go check on my roast, so I'll be back in a little.
Ooh, a roast.
Roast?
We'll roast J.K. Rowling in the meantime.
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah, let the real
roasting.
roast begin.
I was just gonna mention, like, I posted that roast me meme on Twitter, and Teef literally only wrote the word stinky.
Stinky!
With like a space between the I and the N, and for some reason that had me fucking dying.
It had me dying too.
We were all laughing about it here. Yeah.
Water got me good though.
She went straight for your throat. She wrote that, and I was like, well, I can't top that, so. I can't top stinky or complete call out of Selkess post, so.
I was like, well, you're not wrong. Someone else just called me an All Might simp, and I was like, you're not wrong there either. But aren't we all a little bit? Not as much as me. I'm literally spending hundreds of dollars on All Might merch, but aren't we all a little?
You can take
No,
that
I'm
label, it's
worried.
fine.
Yeah,
It's all yours.
You have fun with that. Here, I'm gonna also.
The person that we don't simp for is J.K. Rowling did the thing. She decided
She really just doubled down, didn't she?
Okay, did you actually read the entire freaking essay that she posted?
I only
Because
got
it
the
was
clip
universal.
notes. It was
was
bad enough. I was
universal.
just like,
I did actually read it, and I got. Oh man.
She had no sources. Multiple of her points were contradictory. It was just bad. It was just an absolute lesson in how not to write a persuasive essay.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, I knew that your writing wasn't as good as everyone always made it out to be. Like, even as a kid, I knew that these weren't excellently written books or anything, but you just showed your whole ass. And your inability to do research. You're like, oh, I've done so much research. And I'm like, have you? Because multiple of your sources are contradictory, and a lot of this evidence has been thrown out harder than Freud. So,
Yeah. I know that she used examples of things that was like, that's not what happened at all.
she basically twisted events to make people sound more sympathetic than they were, because one of the people where she's like, oh, this brave woman was like making super anti-Semitic posts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like basically saying that trans people are a Jewish conspiracy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's your source, that's the person you're calling so brave for speaking out about this extremely marginalized group, because that's so brave.
I'll also
I am
say to chat. I'm also gonna say to chat real quick. You know, don't feel like you're not. Don't feel bad for enjoying the series. You know, that's still, you know, you don't know who she is, and you can still enjoy that content and enjoy the fan fiction and enjoy the world without.
Take what you want and leave the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, the fan content's better than the books anyway. But yeah, you can like something written by an awful person without supporting the awful person. Just don't buy the stuff. Get it used. Get it secondhand.
Stop going to their theme park.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is like, shit, well now I can't go to Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
That's
But no,
okay, it's not that good anyway.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Like, I am a proud Slytherin, I am a Slytherin till I die, but honestly, J.K. Rowling hates Slytherin anyway, so...
Yeah.
Just like...
As someone who's been to the theme park, the main attraction to it is buying shit. So if you cannot buy shit, it's like, well, don't bother going.
That's never.
yeah, just...
Hey, Teeth, if you have art update to share too, we might
Yes.
show in progress art for people.
Okay, hold on. Let me take my shadows off. Do-do-do-do.
And then, the follow-up to the whole J.K. Rowling thing was fucking excellent, though, because Rick Riordan, a king we stan, Harry Potter, no lies detected. Anyway, so this king, this absolute legend, sees a post made by a fan where they said, I bet that Artemis would 100% allow trans women into the hunt, because the whole thing with the Hunters of Artemis is that they are an all-woman group, because Artemis is the god of, like, womanhood.
Artemis has a vendetta against men, for good reasons. I've studied that.
Yeah, like, Artemis is the girl power god, and someone tweeted at Rick Riordan, like, I bet Artemis would let trans women into the hunt, and Rick Riordan was like, abso-frickin-lutely.
Mm-hmm.
King we stan.
Because she would, like, even with her vendetta against men, like, knowing Artemis, she would. Like, just from my basic mythology knowledge, just basic research from, like, 6th grade, I know that.
Yeah, and I was like, we love you, Rick Riordan.
Yes.
So, fun fact, Sean and I have actually started reading those books finally.
Oh, yay, I'm so happy they're my favorite books ever.
Yeah. I am about halfway through the first book, Sean is halfway through the second book, so I'll get back to you on that.
Titan's Curse is my favorite, I will say that now.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's not your guys' favorite, but it is my favorite because I love Nico so hard.
Oh, Nico's a good character.
I haven't read it.
That is my baby.
It has been so long since I read those books, and I remember enjoying them, but not really standing them. So, but I keep doing I listened a bit to during the car ride with the Percy Jackson books, and I'm thinking I need to also join in on the re-listen at a point when I get a chance.
Yeah, we got him on Audible, so...
Yeah.
Honestly, here we go. Here I go to fucking my Stan Palace. Honestly, the thing that I love about the Percy Jackson series is, A, the way that it addresses some pretty serious topics while never being not accessible to children.
True.
Like, there's a lot of, like, family issues and, like, talking about, like, you know, dysfunctional family and the effect that it has, and it always takes that very seriously. But also, it just comes from such a good place. Like, the main reason, or one of the main reasons why Rick wanted to write these books was because he was a teacher first, and he saw how little representation there was for children with learning disorders like ADHD and dyslexia, and was like, well, I'm going to write a book where all the heroes are ADHD and dyslexic.
That's awesome.
And that's what he did. Every single demigod has dyslexia and ADD or ADHD diagnosis, including characters like Annabeth, and that's what I freaking love. Because Annabeth is like the smart girl, you know? She's the one with all the...
most competent characters ever.
she has a really good arc just in general. She's one of the best female characters I've seen, which is a little bit sad, but also I love her. And, like, she's a smart girl. She is the smart one of the group, and she still struggles in school because, you know, even though she's so intelligent, the school system just isn't set up to reward the way that she learns. So she is smart, even if she doesn't succeed at school. And that's such a good lesson for kids, that just because they don't succeed in school doesn't mean they aren't smart.
Yeah.
Because so many children associate their intelligence only by what grade they get, and if they don't get good grades, they feel like they're stupid. And it's that whole thing of like, well, if you have a monkey and a fish and you tell them to climb a tree, the fish is going to forever think that it's doing something wrong when it's just not built that way.
I mean, yeah, like I had pretty much like an existential crisis mental breakdown my sophomore year of college because I wasn't performing well in school anymore, and ADHD was a large part of that. Like, I managed to get through it with a lot of banging my head against a wall, but, you know, if I'd been able to have treatment or been able to have had more flexibility, I would have been better.
Or even just understanding of, you know...
Rather than just feeling like I was an unsuccessful, awful person, you know?
That's basically been my life throughout, like, all of school. So then I went to college, and I've learned to deal with my own limitations, and I got a 4.0 grade point average because I can just power through. So, you know, just know your own limitations.
Yeah.
I love seeing representation of people with limitations like that.
Yes. And also, to bring this back around to the stream topic, Percy Jackson got gays.
Yes, Percy Jackson does indeed have the gays.
Like, they make it, I've only read the first book of Trials of Apollo, which is the third series, but they make it exceedingly clear that Apollo is bisexual. He has, like, his two great loves, one is a man and one is a woman. And they talk about that extensively, and I'm like, yes, good. Some anvils need to be dropped. He was not just friends with this guy.
It's true.
So yes, I love Percy Jackson with all my heart and soul. I know that there have been some things that it didn't get right. A lot of people don't particularly like the way Piper's character is portrayed as a Native American. But you know what? Rick's response has always been to be open to learning and doing better, so...
And that's what you really love to see.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I know he has a non-binary character in the Magnus Chase series. I've never been particularly interested in reading that series, but I know that there is an openly non-binary character who, like, discusses, you know, hey, I'm non-binary, and when I say that I'm identifying as a girl, I want to be treated like a girl, and when I'm identifying as a boy, I want to be treated like a boy, and
you're just gonna have to, that's just, like, that's who I am, so don't be hating.
pretty sure there's also a Muslim character in that series.
There should be, I just feel like there should be more representation there in general. I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Like I'm 90% that the Magnus Chase Chronicles features a Muslim character who wears a hijab.
Sounds vaguely familiar. So.
And I know the Kane Chronicles had mixed race characters. The two mains were mixed race, which is another thing you don't see a lot of. So yeah, I stand Rick Riordan so hard. He is like my freaking idol when it comes to writing. If I ever met him, I would probably actually die.
Well, crap, I was saving up all this money and, like, making all this contact to get you in contact with him, but if you're gonna go and die, then I can't do that anymore.
Just take me out, Water. Just...
I need you! You don't understand! Who else is gonna
Once I'm done writing these books, just take me out.
Alright, it's a date.
I love Piketail's tail. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like a whip.
Mhm.
Whip
I whip my
side.
tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth.
Mhm.
It's so good. It's so floofy.
Much floof.
But only at the end.
Mhm. Much class, really. It just kind of reflects a level of class.
Moon Kitty says, I once got paid for babysitting with a used copy of the last Percy Jackson book instead of money. Sorry.
Sean, did he actually like playing with the mouse one?
Oh, I didn't play with him.
Oh.
He just did that by himself.
He did that by himself? Oh, okay, cool. He was freaked out by it before. June is learning how to use toys.
Oh, well, bless.
Cute.
Also, I'm seeing more new people coming into the chat, so this is your occasional reminder that this is a charity stream. We are donating money to the Trans Women of Color Collective, which supports trans women of color.
Mhm.
And if you take a screenshot of your receipt and either email it to us or tweet us at StarClanB, I will match your donation up to $500. So
You can also
please
DM
do.
it to StarClanB for the time of this stream if you aren't comfortable posting publicly.
Yes.
Yes. So please do make sure that you're getting your donations in and letting us know that you've donated so that I can increase my donation. We're going to tally it all up after the end of the stream, and then I will make my donation then. So do please make sure that you are screenshotting your receipt for your donation and sharing it with us through one of those three means.
You can break
Hey.
Avalon's bank.
Break my bank!
Do it. Do it.
Alright, got some updates on some donations. Moon donated $50.
Yeah.
And at Commander Cato, with K's there, donated $25. And we've got an inbox from meme or softies and cats at Gmail. Another $20. Thank you all so much.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good job, everyone.
Excellent. I am retweeting these as well, so hopefully more people will join in because I want to give that $500.
I mean, yeah, me too.
And I'm also going to share what people have been working on. Water has been working on Trans Falcon Swoop.
I've been doing a whole body because I'm too ambitious for my own good, which means
It's looking great. You got the hair down perfect.
Oh yeah, you can tell I worked on it a little longer, trying to find its right positioning, but I really like it.
Her Sonic the Hedgehog hair.
I mean, you yourself can look at how the line art has come out now that it's done.
Oh
Speaking of trans
Perfect.
Falcons, we have one.
You have one?
We have Falcon Swoop. She's our trans lady.
Oh, she is our trans
Yeah.
lady. Then we have.
I think we might have more. I think we might have more coming in the next quote-unquote season that we can't really talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. And we've got other NBs as well. But then more trans representation is definitely coming in the quote-unquote second generation.
Yeah.
And then here's the stuff that Tief's been working on. We have Pan Indigo Eyes. And then Bisexual Grey Paw. I love him so much.
I love Grey Paw so much too. He's the best.
Lesbian Blue River. And then Asexual Fern Eyes, who is also Pan.
And romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pan and Ace. Those are turning out great. You are going through them really fast.
Well, Tief said she did pre-sketches, so.
I did do pre-sketches.
Oh, okay.
I was sketching while you were setting up, but then I took a long break to ramble about my king. So
My king!
Yeah, we know.
I would die for Rick Riordan.
We do know that Blue River does currently have a male made of pine claw. And
Yeah.
that's
She is in a bad situation.
Yeah.
We'll make it clear whatever she does with Pineclaw is consensual. Is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also societally.
She's also a late awakening lesbian, so
Which a lot
she
of
doesn't.
lesbians are.
I mean, she doesn't really have a chance to explore herself before she gets put in that situation. So
she's
it's
in a
just the way
very
it is.
controlled environment and not great one.
And
But,
also,
you know,
sometimes gay people end up married and in relationships with people because of just pressure from family and...
Right, and in this case, yes, it is pressure from family. And, so at this part in the story, like where we're beginning, she's sort of realizing that, wait, I'm not actually attracted to this guy, or any guy for that matter, so...
Never too late to find out who you are.
It's true. There are many. I mean, it's kind of a somewhat common trend too that women discover they're lesbians later in life. Guys tend to know more readily and sooner.
And I could go on a whole tirade about that shit.
I could too, but I don't want to, like, explain my whole personal situation. But Blue River is sort of based on my situation.
Yeah.
Not so much with the family part.
But I mean, like, it is a whole, like, actual, like, it is a whole trend scene. Not necessarily a good one or...
Compet is a thing.
Compet is a thing.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go off more on how women's sexuality as a whole is devalued and women being in close relationships are seen as, oh, they're just really good friends.
Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Okay, that's where you were going with that. Okay.
As opposed to, like, men who it's like, oh, you hugged a guy once, you're gay.
Right.
I thought we had a misunderstanding at first when you started to say you were going to go off on that. Like, no, we're good. Yes, I agree. That's why I kind of was like, okay. Yeah.
I'm not going to spill anyone's personal baggage or situations or anything.
Oh, no.
I'm not here to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, no, things are...
Yeah, agreed.
Compet is a thing, and the way society discourages emotionality or sexuality based on your assigned at birth gender is just that.
Indeed.
I'm drawing my queen.
Oh, Misty Snow.
I love the Dawn and Spotty one.
Thank you.
So pretty.
I'm trying really hard not to bring up Stellar Eclipse.
You can bring up Stellar Eclipse.
Well, I was just going to say that that's like a thing as well in Stellar Eclipse, is that Kata is married and has a daughter, but he is gay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a cultural thing in Quilton Gara that you do not have children without being married. So literally he just pulled aside Sahida and was like, hey, I want a kid, you want a kid, are you good with this arrangement?
It's kind of like Elmstar.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And she was just like, yeah, you're my best friend, whatever, let's do this.
Dude!
And then, Minnowgill and River Clan is closet gay. He's not sure yet. So, but he's starting to realize, and Ivy Paw is a good support in that too, as his daughter.
I love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I love all of these characters so much, it's an issue.
I just want to write a whole spin-off of just Ivy Paw's POV, when like all this stuff's going on, and she's just like, I'm
She's
just here.
so innocent to all of it.
Like,
I'm just here trying to be the best warrior I can be.
just trying
My
to support
friends
my
are always
friends.
fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, she looks weird without her markings, but here's what I have for Piketail so far.
Oh, I gotta see.
Oh, good silhouette.
Ooh,
That was
that's
not
a
actually the silhouette. That was just, I forgot the line art layer.
It's still a good
I mean,
silhouette.
silhouette, but Okay, now just imagine these two things together.
There we go. Beautiful.
I would say go ahead and add the more whippy eyeliner.
Ooh, the eyeliner.
She has like 1-point eyeliner.
Oh, yeah, okay, now I can see it. It was kind of blending into one of her stripies on the reference art I'm using.
Yeah.
Wings that could kill a man.
Indeed.
AKA the way I do my makeup.
Boy, I wished I did makeup, but I don't do makeup.
Like, I want to
Makeup
get
could kill a man. You would kill a man with them.
Yes. I'll just kill a man and have to do makeup.
I want to do it more because I do actually enjoy it, but it's so much energy.
I think it's really pretty, and I think I look nice with makeup, and I want to start doing it more. I just don't, because I don't have the energy.
Like, that's where I'm at. I'm just like, I would look so good, but if I'm not getting my wig on and being Midoriya, no time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm so happy with how the cosplay videos are doing. One of them's up to like 5,000 views.
Yeah?
That's awesome.
Because Ray and I did the chapstick challenge, and we're feeding the Shindeku fandom. Like,
I mean, that
They're
was
so-
a really
they're
good
starving.
video.
they are like just dying over there of starvation, so we're just feeding that whole fandom.
Well, to be fair, the anime does not feed them much at all.
Yeah, season 5 will have more Shinso content, and then hopefully we'll get more Shindeku shippers and therefore more Shindeku content. But no, right now oh my god, I just found out that one of the voice actors who worked with us on one of the Alice videos is voicing Mirko, and I'm dying.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
right.
happy for her. She is so good. I love it. I love to see people that we have worked with succeeding in the industry. It's beautiful and I love it.
Yes, you do. You do love to see. You just love to see anybody that you've worked with succeed too, because it's like, I know you're good and you deserve this.
Exactly. It's like, oh, bless. Oh, perfect. Piketail has green eyes, so I'm going to use the arrow green.
Moon asked what Rainstar's sexuality is.
She's pan, but she's
Rainstar is, she's Rainstar sexual. She, nobody else is good enough for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Rainstar kind of has a sexuality, but she also kind of just doesn't, because so much of her character is just being self-absorbed in that way.
Honestly, the way I see it is that, in a way, Rainstar's a little too traumatized to think about stuff like that.
Oh yeah, to even trust anyone.
Yeah.
That's
We also got a $50 donation from Selena. Cell Never Sleeps.
Woo!
So much, Selena.
Thank you. Bleed me dry, people. Bleed me dry.
Let's go, Warriors fandom!
My cat is meowing a lot in the background, but he will not tell me what he wants. My assumption is he wants to eat again. But he wants to eat all the time again, so...
Okay, only doing Piketail in the Arrow Ace colors is going to be really fun because there's a lot of overlap between the two.
Oh yeah! That will be great.
But the grays are slightly different. The Arrow gray is slightly darker than the Ace gray. It's like so light you can't even really see it. But I'm color picking and they are different.
color picking.
Going
So
back
this
to Rainstar, though, her and Forest Leaf, man.
Yes.
Disaster buys.
See, I feel like she's able to be attracted. Obviously, she would never do anything about it. But I feel like she's able to be attracted to Forest Leaf because she's already from a different clan, so she already knows not to trust her. So it's like that's part of the equation taken out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, can't do anything about this! Wolfthorn's also bi.
It's been in a lot of relationships.
He went on a whole, like, moons-long journey with the guy, so...
He's been
Friend's
around.
not a very good person as far as Dawn Frost is concerned, so...
They're still my OTP. I can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, can't stop the beat.
No one's gonna make you.
Neil, what are these eye markings?
Yeah? What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? She, like, looks over and immediately is like, oh, wait, I know. It's fine. I'm figuring it out. You heathen.
I know what I'm doing.
Lies. I feel like Falcon Swoop is one of those designs that's going to get an update the second she needs a ref.
Ugh, Piketail, you beautiful bitch.
That sums it up, yeah.
Alright, where am I going to incorporate the purple from the ace flag? I know. This is coming out so much better than I thought it would, honestly.
Good.
I really should stop planning to do more than one drawing during one of these streams, because I never actually get.
When will you learn? When will you learn?
The answer is no.
Never. Always be ambitious in art and never blame yourself if it doesn't work out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just mean, like, I usually only get through one drawing, so, like, I would enjoy feeling like I'm at my goals. Because, I mean, I just kind of by basis of who I am, I usually end up monitoring chat, monitoring, or now monitoring donations and stuff, so...
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah,
That's totally fine.
We need somebody to do that.
it's true.
And heaven knows the rest of us get too sidetracked.
I mean, I get sidetracked too, but I mean, at least remember to come back to this more regularly.
Pause all of my animations so that we can put your name in the credits and you can feel like you did it too. 'Cause you did.
Did what? Sorry?
Can always composite all of my animations so we can put your name in the credits so that you will have done it too, and that's like, you know, accomplishing art.
I love compositing. It's true.
There you go.
That's like my thing, y'all.
I hate it.
Also, I'm gonna say right now, none of you are ready for the first episode of StarClan Battles. I've together from start to finish, and I'm not fucking ready.
I'm not ready either. Are you kidding me? I still have to do this long shot where we're walking towards the camera. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a time, y'all. Pray for me.
I need to start animating again.
It's okay. We're all a little behind.
Yeah, it's rough.
I'm gonna start writing scripts for episodes that won't be done for
Months.
multiple years.
Probably years, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what's your deal?
Just talking. Like hearing myself speak. My queen.
People are wondering what Misty Snow is going to end up being here.
Misty Snow is Ace,
Yes.
which is perfect for being a medicine cat.
Yep.
And that's just kind of how Misty Snow is.
Misty Snow has always been the ideal medicine cat. Yeah.
Oh, stretch. Will you ever just fucking calm down on your markings?
Huh?
I'm looking at Pigtail and I'm like, I made the mistake of making this a full body shot.
That was me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, T-Flake's complex. But they always
You can edit it. You can edit it to be simpler if you want, because that's probably not going to be the final design for animation.
Yeah, probably.
I think I simplified it a little. She has an official ref.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit.
Wings.
Yeah.
Oh, she has socks. She has socks.
Y'all, I love my cat, just saying.
Just in case you didn't know.
I only met him a week ago, and then I brought him home on Monday. He's the best. I've already made him, like, a facial design for simplified, like, drawing character design.
Like, I love Pigtail so much, but she don't love me back.
That is so much about our characters sometimes. It's like, oh no.
Like, am I even gonna get to bird flight and...
If you want, I can take up bird flight next.
Hell no. Don't touch. Mine.
Do not touch.
Avalon wanted bird flight from the start yesterday, so...
That's true.
Well, not yesterday. On the meeting. I don't know.
Whatever that was. I don't know.
Days.
Wednesday.
What are days?
That was a day, magical time known as Wednesday.
Whenever that was.
It was Wednesday, she just said.
Whatever Wednesday was.
There you go. Alrighty.
God, I love her. Okay, I guess I should start coloring this now. I think I finished the line art with my pencils here. I think I better just color it now.
Hello. Oh, it wasn't Janie, it was Ray. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
What you do? I'm drawing gay cats on screen. Hi, stream. Also, I let them know we're getting married next year.
Oh, yes, it is happening.
Hurrah!
Also, what stream is this?
The StarClan Battles Pride stream.
Oh, hi
Cats.
everyone.
Dude,
I think
you're
cool. Yeah, what did we decide Pawpaw was?
Sorry, I got a little desperate.
Because,
I think Pawpaw's probably straight, but...
You hurt yourself just before.
an absolute king.
I'm doing Pigtail, and you gotta see this beautiful ass design.
Yeah, I was looking at that, like, that's pretty nice.
I love and hate it.
Yeah.
And or gender is Pigtail.
Pigtail's Arrow Ace.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
And I'm doing them in, like, the flag colors. So, there's a lot of overlap between those two flags, and I dig it. It's looking good.
You.
Oh, that was the saddest meow. She missed you so much.
She's like,
Move beside my desk.
Mom, only Mom was here? Where was Dad? I was so upset. It's so hot.
Don't do anything drastic, Dune.
I feel like saying that to Dune is going to be a challenge.
He like okay, so he finally realized he's not gonna get on Sean's desk today. I am now not at my desk, so now he's like, what
So
about
is-
that desk?
Is this one good?
Want to be
You
on
got
that?
yourself a tree cat.
He was going to jump like onto the keyboard drawer, which is a homemade keyboard drawer. It is not actually like all that sturdy. And I was like, that's gonna be an absolute disaster. Please don't. You will hurt.
Okay, I'm almost done with her.
Uh-huh. Grabbing some Wawa.
Now we're on to the light markings.
Having some water, taking a little break, munch a granola.
Hey, thanks to Crocida. I always fail pronouncing that second part. But thanks to
Okuta.
Cryptid!
Thank you, Cryptid, for the $30 donation. We will be matching that post-stream as well. Thank you so much.
Woo, donations.
Thank you guys!
That's right, dude. You've got your perch.
Please.
Might need to move the other cat tree beside the window.
Yeah. While I munch and crunch, I will leave these here for people to see.
Perfect.
Aw, pretty.
Watch out.
Mm-hmm. I see you. Where do you think you're going? Can you turn around? There you go.
You can turn on the AC if it's too warm in here.
Megan tried to fold
I think the
weighted
reason he
blanket.
hasn't jumped on my desk yet is actually because I have that desk chair back, and his paws are slick, like we were saying. He doesn't.
He would jump and just like his paws would slip out from him. Dune's so funny. He, if anything, is slightly smooth whatsoever, smoother than carpet. His paws just slip and slide everywhere.
Oh,
We think that's because his paw pads are roughed up still right now from his time outdoors. So
He's just not used to smooth surfaces, man.
maybe he'll get better. But yeah, no, he's just. I love him.
Words don't describe how much we love Dune.
he's a good cat.
Megan gave us Chink and Nugget.
Oh, good.
Chimpkin Nugget.
Pumpkin nugget.
Yeah, Ray was visiting a friend this weekend. Because they've been quarantining, so they're safe to visit.
Nice.
And they got chickens.
Oh,
Chicken.
But I don't believe that's what Ray was referring to when he said that she has given us chicken nugget. I certainly would hope not, because they are small chickens. They are not ready yet to be nugget.
Don't eat the chickies. Boobies.
I hear your stinky boy. Wonder if one day your stinky boy and my stinky boy will compete for loudest meows.
What was a talker?
It's true.
Speaky boy.
Oh, that was too cute. That was a small squeak. How could you do that? It's because it's because Tennille had a granola bar.
Yeah, he's like, you're eating, but I want to eat too. This isn't fair. Why? Is it better if I scratch your head?
He doesn't tend to like being scratched anywhere else so far. He kind of likes it, but not for long. Okay, is there really no such thing as a gray colored pencil when it comes to Premieres? It looks that way, so I guess I'll just have to use black and white.
Oh yeah, if you ever need more colored pencils, I've got so many colored pencils.
Tennille, are you seeing this? I have another box. I have a whole other box after this.
Hold on, girl. Hold on.
No, we don't need this right now. I can't.
No, now we do.
No, you don't. I don't have not strong enough to deal. Too bad.
Suffer.
I'm not strong enough. This is gonna be a problem. Okay, let's see. That color or this color that I look at this to deal. I don't even want to look to deal. God. Oh, a whole 132 set. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, if you need some colored pencils, the colors you don't have. There you go.
Oh no.
Feel free to root through that.
Oh no. Chat, if it's loud, I apologize. French gray. Oh, I love it. It's a warm toned gray. Oh. Oh, Tennille, no. I can rip. Oh gosh. Okay, well, screw this black then. Frick.
Alright, now I'm not sure who I should draw next.
Ew.
Elmstar still hasn't been done.
It's true.
Not this stream.
Okie dokie, I got Piketail done. So, because of the overlap in the colors with the ace and arrow flag, she's mainly gray, black, and white. But then her eyes are green, and some of her other bits are purple.
Oh, dude, that is sick!
I gotta see it.
Oh!
Oh, that's flippin' sweet.
Because,
Love it. There
for
she
those
is.
not me know, the arrow flag has green on it, and the ace flag has purple on it, but they're very close in design.
That's bomb.
So she's got her green and purple for her arrow ace.
I will say, just to respond to Moon Kitty in chat, yes, your boy Ocelot would win the loudness contest.
He can scream for like 15 seconds. It's true, I've heard it.
Alright, and now I'm gonna get up and
Do your stretches?
stretch and go to the bathroom and stuff, so I'm gonna mute the microphone. And hopefully
Yeah,
Winnie
greet
won't
your
mess it up.
guy. Greet your guy. Greet Ray. Greet your
Well,
fiance.
now that Ray's home, Winnie's awake because she's a little daddy's girl.
Oh.
Like, the whole time he was gone, she was just sleeping like, what's the point of being conscious? And now Ray's home and he's active.
She's like the light of my life.
Because she loves me. She loves you more than me. I feed her, but she loves you more.
That's just rude, man.
I know, it's so backwards. But yeah, alright, I'm a mute. I'm a jump off and take care of some stuff real quick.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
take care of you. Okay, alright. Neil, I'm gonna root around for a light gray.
Absolutely.
Or not light gray, light brown, I mean.
Edit.
Who passes treatments?
Because most
At
of
one
those are all
point,
from
these
Six.
were organized by color. You can kind of see that.
For-
It's mostly green blues.
For some reason, all of the sets of colors I have all been from the all been like duplicate buys, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this espresso color is basically exactly her paws. Her dark colors. Oh, cool.
All right. They are complete.
Yeah?
Sienna.
Yes, they are complete.
Well, not the color I want, but you're a cool color.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, what? Puffy. You know, putty beige. Putty beige, okay.
Putty beige. There should also be, yeah, I have my,
Pencil sharpener, cool. Thanks.
yeah. And Sean, you want to grab
Well,
my
I got my garbage can right here.
Oh, okay, great. Perfect.
I have another pencil sharpener somewhere. It's just stored away currently. Still unpacking.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it here.
Ah, teeth.
They're beautiful.
Sean
They're
is talking
pretty-
to my cat, Dune.
Highlights.
I'm not talking to
And
anybody.
You
You were.
said something briefly like, Dune, don't do that or something.
Oh, yeah.
That was the point, yeah.
I love what you did with the shading, using the colors for shading as well.
Yeah, it turned out great. Just a reminder to the chat that we are taking donation matches. If you email us your donation or send them post them on Twitter at StarClanB, or our DMs are open for the duration of the stream, feel free to share those with us, and we will match those up to a total of $500. If we all get together, we'll have donated more than 1,000.
Yeah.
So far, we've got Cryptid Crocuta donating, as well as Selena from Cell Never Sleeps. Commander Kata with K's in his name did that, and Moon Kitty also has donated, as well as we had an emailed donation. Love to see those numbers go up.
Yes, indeed.
are drawing beautiful art so that you can think about and donate to the cause.
And also because we support and are also in solidarity with Pride.
Yes.
Oh my god, these are legitimately labeled warm gray. I've never
Yes.
been happier.
I love the good old warm grays.
I've not had a single color pencil that's warm gray before.
I had markers that are warm gray too. They
Oh.
might be dried out, but
Oh, I hope they're not. I would love that so much.
hold up. Hold up,
I mean, not
Sam.
right now, not right now, not right now. No, oh god.
I'm already standing up.
Oh god. I don't need that right now. I'm not gonna do markers now. It's Shania.
Do markers and pencils.
No.
Mixed
Stop.
media, yo.
Stop, I am too overambitious for this paper as it is. This paper will not survive. Man, the putty beige is great too. Oh my god.
Look, I don't get to flex many things in my life, so.
Alright, alright. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah, no. We need to get like an actual marker container and consolidate all of our markers into a huge thing.
There you go. Those are all
Oh.
markers.
Oh. That's the
sit back
size.
here.
That is the size of things I wanted to buy.
It's the size of a shoebox, just filled with markers.
Oh, I wanted to buy that many when I bought my things.
I actually was able to get it real cheap. There was a roommate I had in college who was in graphic design, and they were told they would need all these markers, and she's like, I never use these. Do you want to buy these off of me for like $50? And I was like, $50? Oh,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
That's worth like $500.
Uh-huh, exactly. I was like, I'll give you more for them. She's like, nah, I don't want them, so take them. I'm like, oh, bless.
Blessed day indeed. Oh, that's too pink toned. Let's see.
Meow! Meow!
You believe it or not, we do hear you. Believe it or not, dude, you are very, very, very audible. Don't worry about it. He's gonna worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, I just thought if like Elmstar was a real old man going to Pride He would be
Oh.
the most wholesome. Like, he would help out all the new kids there and be handing out, like, flags and stuff.
So cute.
I just love that there's Denim here because, like, it's your arch nemesis. Yeah, no, he would totally hand out the flags, encourage people. He'd maybe have, like, brought...
He'd organize, like, youth events.
Oh, he would also, like, bring, like, cookout stuff or something. Like, he'd feed people.
Oh, yeah. He'd have, like, water bottles, make sure everybody stays hydrated.
Oh,
He would
sounds
totally...
good.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, y'all. I'm just going crazy over all of my color options all of a sudden. There's just so much.
There's a lot.
Ginger root. This isn't even related to the color I want, but it's... Oh my god, that's beautiful! I needed that!
I'm going to leave you with indecision paralysis.
Ah! There's a moss green. Thank goodness I didn't start coloring that moss paw drawing yet. Because there's moss in that drawing that's not moss paw.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, for real. I need to focus on the slightly more, like, brown gray veggies. I think this is the closest one I'm gonna find.
I'm gonna color some Pokemons.
Do it!
One with my cats.
No, it wasn't this color. What color was it?
I drew the in team, so now I have to draw the teeth team.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, I accidentally put down the color that was for her dark markings.
I've gotten quite good at drawing Elm Star.
You had the one you made up too.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would have gotten good at that, Tennille. That's a bit, it's a bit
That'll
weird.
do it.
Now I'm like, he's not that complicated. He's fine.
It's fine.
I hate when I accidentally put away one of the pencils and I wanted to use.
Wait, no, come back.
I don't know which one you were at all anymore. It's definitely not the chestnut one. Oh, I said it in a different place is why. Yes. He's moved on to just squeaking.
Squeak.
There you go. Sit on your perch. Okay, Tennille, I don't need the rest of these for now.
Okay, you can just leave him there.
I have to color this at some point. It's half the point. Yes, my cat is Dune. That is who is meowing a lot.
Good boy.
He's too dang cute for his own good. I say that because it hurts my heart with how adorable he is. Before I get too sucked into this, let me double check. Got one more.
No.
Hey! Apollo has also donated $10. That's what you can afford. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you. Every little donation helps.
Well, because a donation of $10 becomes a donation of $20.
Exactly. Yeah, even if you can only donate, $5, $10.
Even
You're
two.
actually, yeah, it's like you're donating double that, because Avalon is matching donations.
just double checking anywhere we would have received those. Not at this time. Okay. I
Alrighty.
will focus on coloring for a little bit here.
Green.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Which of us prefers working in digital versus traditional?
Ooh.
I like them both. I found that I tend to get my drawings finished currently if I do them traditionally, because I will get too caught up in details digitally.
I like to do digital because I can Control Z.
You ever try to Control Z traditional?
Yes. Like, where are my buttons? Where's my keyboard?
What's going on? Who is this?
I
is
definitely
this?
like both, but the only time I ever do traditional anymore is just doodling with a pen. Because, like, I just don't have the patience to do traditional most of the time.
I just keep finding I get too caught up in details when I do digital, I think, is my main reason.
It gives you the ability to zoom in indefinitely, and it's like, uh-oh.
And I definitely find I'm learning more about how colors work together and go onto each other and stuff while using traditional mediums.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I
used to be a strictly traditional person.
Yes, I remember those
Now
days.
I really, really like digital because my digital setup is a lot more ergonomic than my traditional setup.
That is 100% fair as fuck, because I am also a little bit of a struggle bus on that. Like, I will hunch way over, and it's not good for my back.
Oh. Aw, Elmstar. He's so cute.
He's a good man.
I am switching over to bird flight now.
Yes!
So excited to see Bird Flight.
They're so
She's
good.
so fun. I wish we wish we had more chances to, like, spend time with her, because she's just fun. But that's kind of the thing, is that she is just fun, so she's not really, like, a core character.
Yeah.
No fun allowed if you're a main character. Only death and sorrow.
Especially with me writing.
Yep, exactly. That was indeed the thought going through my head that I hadn't said. With Avalon on their team, there is suffering. It's glorious suffering, but it is still suffering.
Give me that sweet, sweet pain.
Mm-hmm. All of us use tablets to draw when we draw digitally. Tennille has an Intuos Pro.
Yep.
I have a small Intuos Sketch, Paint, something like that from a few years ago. And Avalon has the same thing as me because I recommended it to her.
Yep.
And Teef uses
I have an
Cintiq.
old ass Cintiq from my school that I bought.
But it's still a Cintiq though.
No, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. It's lasted well over what I expected, so we're good.
Yeah. So that's what we all use in that respect. Yeah, so green color I want.
Once again, if you are just now arriving, this is a charity stream to benefit the Trans Women of Color Collective. Please screenshot any donation you make and share it with our Twitter, either publicly by adding us or DMing, or email it to our official email that's down there in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description, and I will be matching up to $500.
So if you make a donation of $10, it becomes a donation of $20.
Hey!
So if you were thinking like, oh, I'd love to give, but I don't know if I have enough, it wouldn't really matter, don't worry, I will double it.
We make it matter. Together, we have power.
Exactly.
For our bleeding, we are one. Any AFI fans out there?
I feel like Teeth both showed her age and goth right at the same time.
Tiff and I are just out here being goth mom and goth aunt.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, have I mentioned I love Falcon Swoop? Like, she has been like a background favorite of mine for a while now.
She is great.
I am loving how this bird flight is coming out. It is so frickin' cute, you guys.
Yes!
Excited to see it.
Isn't she fun to draw?
I know, it's just so cute. This one I am doing line art for because I was not about to mess around with all those little floofs.
Fair enough.
Any floofs.
Speaking of goth stuff, I watched The Crow for the first time the other, week.
The what?
The Crow.
I still have never seen that.
It's a time.
I bet, yeah.
The whole movie is just style over substance. I barely understood what the hell was happening. Apparently it's based on a comic. So like all early based on a comic movies, they just kind of throw you in.
Of course.
Because children, before the DCU and MCU and all this nonsense, people expected that the only people going to see comic book films were people who had read the comics. So they just threw you in. And if you didn't know what was going on, well, that's your fault.
Like, if you didn't know what was going on, then why aren't you here? It's like, this was not made for you.
Ah, now Janie is home.
Aha. Tell Janie I love her.
Water, Janie, bleh. Janie, Water says she loves you. I don't know if she heard. She's in her room. And my door is closed, so probably she didn't hear because Janie is hard of hearing.
That's okay. I'll just message her later. But yes, people in chat, I am at Tennille's place. I moved in with Tennille. I'm sitting beside her now.
Yes.
Sitting beside celebrity cat trash Tennille Flowers.
I would argue I am now also celebrity cat trash.
We're all celebrity cat trash now.
Even me?
Yes,
Yes.
even you.
Wow.
How does it
Exactly,
feel?
wow. Because of the wow thing. Sorry, I interrupted. How does it feel, Avalon?
A little intimidating, to be honest. Mainly because I didn't want my channel to become like a Warrior Cats channel, and I feel like people are disappointed when I go long stretches without posting any Warrior Cats stuff.
It's because they are. But you can post whatever you want.
Exactly.
I'm just like, oh no, y'all showing up, and here I am talking about systemic racism in the publishing industry, and...
I love to see it, though. It's necessary.
Yes, it's good information the people need to know.
Oh god, guys, it happened again.
What?
So I don't know if you saw that video, but I described the American Dirt situation where, like, a white woman received a large advance to write a book about an immigrant family, a mother and son, fleeing Mexico to the U.S. It happened again.
Oh.
Except this one's even worse because it's like a Christian imprint of some other thing, and it's like, oh yes, these two brothers going to kill the white people, and I'm like, oh no. Based on a true story, and I'm like,
Get out of here with that nonsense!
Even if it's based on a true story, it's probably a true story, not the other way around.
And also the white author is known previously, before this, for writing Native American romance novels. And I'm like, oh god.
Ooh. That gets a yikes from me, Chief.
Yikes.
Publishing industry wide.
Literally why?
Like, people
don't
like
understand.
good writers have to become indie authors, but you go and commission someone for this trash?
You hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do also want to mention that right now, I do have a online bookstore that sometimes I will take submissions from other indie authors to host their books in my store and sell them there. And I pay a 75% royalty, which is higher than Amazon by $2. And right now I am open to submissions from authors of color. So if you are an author of color and you have a complete indie ebook and would like to sell it on my store, please go to RosalindProductions.com/submissions and see the requirements there, because I would love to add more authors of color to my bookstore, because I realized I don't have any, and you know what? That's my bad. I need to be better.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Always good to be self-reflective like that.
Like, we got plenty of LGBT authors, but no authors of color, so I need to be better about my inclusivity.
And you
Making sure prioritizing authors of color.
There we go.
you recognize that and do that, so it's good. Oh, the boy. I love him so.
Aw.
All-Star's just the best, okay? Just...
Boy.
All-Star is just such a good old man. Oh, Miss Bluefrost, I had a question about names. Do you guys have a limit on prefixes, such as you wouldn't let more than 2 cats have the prefix Falcon? We try not to
So about
duplicate
that.
names, but like sometimes
We had 3 dark kits at one point recently, and
Yeah.
changed one to Umber Kit.
We had to rename some cats.
There are now 2 dark kits.
Yes.
We'll try not to have more than 2, but sometimes things happen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we try to keep names as unique as we can. I've at times compiled lists of like uncommon things for warriors that definitely could be warrior names. In the past, and we'll play more with that as we move forward, I'm sure.
Dark Kit. All the dark kits.
Any dark kits.
I mean,
Each clan gets their own dark kit.
all you really need is dark kit, so.
You may have one dark kit as a treat. Little a dark kit. She came out so good.
Blessed. Excited to see it.
Just the line art, but
I'm ready to show her off when you are done. Oh, there's a line art. Oh, bird's eye.
Aw,
I love her.
there she is.
and she's the non-binary colors. So, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it will.
Hell yes. Like, I'm obligated to say that Ace has the best flag, but I love all the flags so much.
They're all so
Our
fun.
rainbow flag. It's rainbow. Love it.
Moon.
First comments.
I only make cursed comments.
Yep.
I bullied Elmstar earlier. I missed that. Why'd you bully Elmstar? Wait. I mean, I know that you embody Rainstar, but come on, man. I was thinking maybe she was talking about it in the voice acting since we shared that work in progress animation today. Oh yeah, that's right. That did come out today. Holy crap, it's the 20th. Yup.
Which one?
Oh,
don't even
it's
know.
time, y'all. Let's begin the gathering.
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, sorry, my internet hates me. So apparently Jamie found a store that's a cult.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we get cults sometimes where we live, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Everyone does.
yeah, she's gonna put the story in the chat, and we're gonna vote on if this is a cult or not.
Alright.
So I'll see that later and let y'all know.
Cool.
She's method acting.
I see that. Dock and Swoop is actually pretty simple, so coloring her is honestly a little tedious. It's like, oh, it's just one solid color. Oh, right, that's what I was going to do. Okay, that makes sense. Make sure I don't forget that marking exists. Because otherwise I very well might.
You guys are not even ready for how cute this is about to be.
I'm never cute for how, or never cute for how, I'm never ready for how cute Bird Flight is.
Aw. Very cute.
Ready to add
Oh, she took photos. Oh god.
Oh no. Janie, wait. I don't know how I feel about this now, Janie.
Let me take a look. Okay, here's what she says. I think I found a brand of soap made by a cult. Details later. Here's the pic.
Details later. And Moon just said that Elmstar looks like a Yorkie poo and I will shave his mustache. No, he's been working on that mustache his whole life.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Okay, she
Someone
posted a
draw
picture of the label.
Frostpaw.
That's a cult. That is a cult.
Oh no.
It's like
easy.
Cleanliness is close to godliness.
Oh.
That's
Enjoy
a
one
cult.
soap for 18 different uses. That's a cult.
That's a cult.
Body, home, and spaceship Earth. Synthetic preservatives, detergents, foaming agents, none. Health is our greatest wealth. Enjoy a body rub to stimulate body,
So
mind, soul,
cult.
spirit,
What are you
and
guys
teach
doing
me a
over here?
moral ABC. Yeah, no, this shepherd astronomer. No, this is a cult. That's a cult. That's a cult.
Come on to you.
That's a super
Somebody
cult.
said soap cult.
That's a cult. Lord, that's the cult.
Her hands.
The wash your hands cult.
Yeah, soap cult.
Join the soap cult.
Or the soap cult. We've all been brainwashed into wearing masks by the deep state.
Oh yeah, the deep state and the COVID towers,
Yeah.
right?
The 5G code.
The 5G COVID towers, so that Bill Gates can chip us, so that we can become the Antifa army.
What?
That's
Real
okay.
theory,
It's a
people.
legitimate conspiracy theory. I thought it was really funny.
Oh my goodness.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, everyone wash your hands, but don't join the soap cult either. The soap cult is weird.
Wash your hands.
Cults are
with
bad.
legitimate
Don't join
soap.
cults. Bubbles. It's funny.
Does Birdfly have any prominent bodies outside of her face?
That's an excellent question.
That's an
Not that I'm
excellent
aware of.
I think she's mostly white. It's just mainly her face that's got the coloring, right? And her tail is solid.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, I think the only drawings I've done of her are...
So maybe it like goes on the little bit of her bum by the base of the tail, and then a little bit of spotting around that. But otherwise, I don't think there is anything.
I think I'm missing something.
I have... Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, I think she's mostly just white.
Okay.
Dang it, I can't hear Avalon again. I'm gonna refresh my Discord. I'll be back.
Chief, your computer really does hate this word.
Doo.
Or-
There
yeah.
you are. Okay. I don't know why Discord does that.
It seems to mostly happen to you though, is where it's like.
Yeah, it does. It's always between me and Avalon. I can
Yeah.
never... It's stupid.
We're too powerful together.
They're
Alright,
too
there
powerful
it is.
together.
Oh, I love her.
Ah! Hold up!
Oh, so purple.
Look at her! Look at her in her non-binary colors.
Oh, I knew I missed
So
one.
cute!
So if it was a gray spot on white, I made it black, and if it was a white spot on gray, I made it yellow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Wonderland 1 asked, did Spotty and Dawn have a crush on each other, or is that a spoiler?
That is not a spoiler.
They
because
totally
that is
did.
the past, and yes, they did.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah,
both
that's
very,
right.
very loyal to their clans, so they dropped it right there.
And yes, bird flight is non-binary, and I think we agreed that she uses she and they.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll want to review the pronouns in the episodes, including her, and maybe switch it back and forth some so that it's more obvious.
Yeah. We'll definitely find a way to write that. And I'm gonna take a little stretch break because next is Aspenpaw and Larkpaw of ThunderClan. Because I wanted to do one from every clan, so I did Stonepaw from Wind Clan, Piketail from River Clan, Birdflight from Shadow Clan, and then Aspenpaw and Larkpaw from Thunder Clan.
Perfect.
Love it.
I think I am just about ready to move on to another one.
Somebody do Frostpaw.
Yes, the boy.
I'm just gonna do all the gay boys, huh?
Apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the way it is.
Whoops. There we go. Alright, Frostpaw it is!
Cutezilla asks, what was Stonepaw's sexuality? He is gay and polyamorous.
Yep.
And I drew him in the polyamory flag colors. Because he's so solid that the gay flag would have been hard.
Yep.
I took the laser route.
No, you took a good route.
And then I made him all might.
Polyamory visibility is important.
There's Frostpaw.
Oh no, Selena, no. I'm on Twitter. And she just tweeted, I think it's time to give every Fire Emblem Three Houses character a warrior cat name and then draw them as said warrior cat.
Yes,
Don't do it!
No, do it. I'm here for this.
I guess I need to get that game.
I vote Claude be Golden Stag.
Ah, there you go.
The house leaders have to have names reflecting their houses somehow. God, I'm so here for that in so many ways now. Oh my god, yes. Rainstar's warrior name was Rainfall.
Yep.
Yes. Correct.
Pretty readily available information somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Is that in your drawing a blank, I bet?
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it there at least.
When talking about Wolfthorn, most likely.
Well, that or Rainstar.
Oh,
Because I had that episode on Rainstar and Iceclaw.
I forgot about that episode for some reason. But you sure did.
Frostpaw!
Moody rainbows. Frost.
Yeah. It's like, I've got to make this one a little bit emo. Or a little edgy, at least.
He is both.
Now I just want to draw, like, Lisa Frank, frickin'. Like, I wanted to do that with Piketail, but then I was like, oh no, Arrow Ace. She's monochrome as hell. I was like, god damn it.
I've not drawn Frostpaw, so this will be fun.
Okay, I think my wrist is ready for more drawing, so it's time for Larkpaw and Aspenpaw.
Yeah,
And
the
you will find out-
siblings!
You will find out their warrior names.
In the first episode.
I mean, I think their warrior names are on the allegiances.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we said them already, too.
Yeah, I just know that on the roll sheet for ThunderClan, they're still listed as Larkpaw and Aspenpaw, so I've just been calling them Larkpaw and Aspenpaw.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. On the full clan lineup, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did they end up getting their warrior names before Blackpaw and Frostpaw?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ha!
Blackpaw and Frostpaw are a bit of troublemakers.
They act out.
I mean, given their father.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They have a cool as heck granddad, but, you know, it only goes so far. They've got some complexes and issues to work through to be good warriors.
Although Frostpaw is more chill.
This is true. No. I walked right into that.
Ah, yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, remember when I said everyone here is your mom now? I was wrong. Tennille's your dad.
Yes! This is accurate. I am everyone's dad.
It's so funny. It's actually a joke in my friend group that I'm everybody's dad.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Capricorn. I'm qualified.
Okay, go back. Is this one? Almost.
Brow? What are you talking about? Hey, cat son.
All them ramen kidders today.
I know. Boba? I have to talk back to him so he knows I love him.
Yeah, I understand entirely. Do you
I already
know-
messed with his ear today and he didn't quite care for that, so I'm just hoping he forgives me.
He probably already has.
Yeah, he got in like a fight or something. There was blood in his ear, so I had to make sure it was a superficial thing, and no.
Yeah, not serious.
I'm sure he's fine. If he's still having issues on Monday, he's going to the vet, though.
Good.
He's a stinky boba man.
Frostpaw and Frozenpaw should have to battle to the death to see who gets to live. Luckily, they live on opposite sides of the lake, so it's fine.
Also,
Icepaw.
also Frostpaw would win.
It's like, does Icepaw need to be part of this battle?
No?
No, because it's F cold names. Icepaw's an I name, so she's
So
fine.
so she's fine.
Yep.
Alright, valid. I'll accept that.
F in the chat, but who for?
Oh, Frozen Paw is a character I'm excited to talk about, but I don't want
Not
to give
yet.
anything away.
Not yet. Candy.
Must wait.
Gotten a lot of questions about her, actually, in comments.
Well, even in our Patreon Discord.
Yeah.
Everybody is really interested. Have to do like a...
Is she like her dad? Is she not like her dad? What's up?
Why not both?
You're gonna find out.
Here, let's. Oh, all of my pencil sharpeners are in here. That makes sense. With my Verithins.
I haven't said this, but I love Aspenpaw so much.
Oh yeah. Aspen
Her
Paws always
design
been a
is
great
so
design.
freaking cute.
She's such a sweetie. And so adventurous.
She does her best.
And I get an F in the chat for loving Aspen Paw.
Frostpaw is judging you.
I mean, always is judging everyone, so
Always.
I'm not really surprised. It's just kind of his role in life.
Ah, Bobas.
This is probably the one. Yeah, here we go. I really should know myself better by now and just let myself do line work with the Verithins rather than just the pencil. Because once I get it colored and I'm like, oh, smooth it out, then I lose the lines. I'm like, oh, but I want those lines.
Oh, wait a second.
Still like relearning a lot of my old traditional drawing habits because I did stop traditional drawing for a long time. Alright, chat. This is your reminder that this is a charity stream.
Yes.
If you would donate to the Trans Women of Color Collective,
Link below.
we will Avalon is matching that amount up to $500 total. So together we can make over $1,000. If you
Break my bank!
do it.
Let's do it.
So you can tweet your receipt to @StarClanB, or our private messages are open for during this stream, so you could share that receipt there. Or you can email it to starclanbattles@gmail.com. Those are your options for your privacy, and we hope you will help support this good cause in these trying times.
Yeah.
StarClan Battle says trans rights.
Yes,
Fuck
ma'am.
yeah.
And also Black Lives Matter.
Fuck yeah.
If you don't believe that, then you can get the hell out.
Yep.
Because if you don't believe that, our stuff is not for you.
Nope. I love. We say this about every character we draw. I love Frostpaw.
We love all of our characters, yeah.
Uh huh.
Oh, that's so good. So mad,
I almost
Pam.
forgot Aspen Paw's tail. I'll be doing that.
Need more tuxedo cat characters.
Seriously.
I love little tux cats.
Okay, now did we say that she was bi and Lark is pan, or she's pan and Lark is bi?
Let me double check for you.
Check the Bible.
Lark is pan, Aspen is bi. So she is bi.
Okay.
Is Frostpaw too cool to get face paint pride?
No.
No. He would wear it like he seems like a guy who's too cool, but he would like unapologetically wear
He would
it.
unapologetically
He
wear
is
it and then judge
very,
you
very prideful.
for not doing it.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
He
"Bitch,
is
why aren't you on
he is
board?"
prideful of who he is specifically.
He's
If
like,
it's
actually, we're afraid, so you're dumber for not doing it.
Pretty much.
Plus, you've got just such a perfect spot for him to have paint pride.
Uh huh.
He is a blank canvas. Except for his little eye dots up there.
Yeah.
Cute little eye dots.
Those eye dots are the cutest, I cannot lie.
Alright, I went for an angle with Lark, and I don't know if I actually like it. I think I may have screwed this up real bad. But, I'm committed.
Go for it. You probably
Do it.
didn't screw it up as bad as you think you did. Or you probably
Finish
didn't really
everything.
screw it up at all.
How you improve. Just fun finishing stuff.
Yeah. That is for sure. I think that's another part of the reason I moved away from digital. It's just I felt like I'd stagnated there. Although, to be fair, I did stagnate in my traditional art for a while too, so switching up your medium is good, chat.
Sometimes I do acrylic pours. Whereas you like
Oh,
just
that
pour
sounds so
acrylic paint on
much
stuff.
fun.
Oh, it's amazing. It really gets the creative juices flowing too. It's just like so different from doing what we normally do. So
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta mix up your paint and pour it on stuff, you know?
Yeah. It's true.
I haven't done one in a while though. I should probably do that because it's summer now. So
It's the perfect time for it.
yeah, I can go outside.
Go into your yard and get some paints going.
Yeah, yo.
So you have a yard. It's a very nice yard.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
It's, you know, it's kind of a junkyard yard so far.
I liked your yard.
But we're getting it all cleaned out so we can get it organized and get the patio put in, and hopefully one day we can afford to get another hot tub, and, you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hot tub is a bad idea in Colorado unless you can, like, constantly take care of it.
Oh, yeah?
I can imagine.
Because
Does the, like,
Yeah,
the
it's
dirt
a-
and stuff get in it?
Well, it's a desert steppe, so we get a lot of freezing weather, and
It's
we'll
back
just
and forth weather, yeah.
like it'll freeze your pipes, and then they're broken, and you have to fix it, and it'll freeze it again and pop it back open. It's just like really, you know, it's whatever. I'll go sometimes.
Your yard has a lot of character, I think is why I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it does. House has a lot of character.
It's true.
Definitely an interesting place to live.
What?
Let's.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
You know, if you washed your hands with the soap of God.
Get out of here!
I will yeet myself into the sun now. Goodbye. My people need me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The soap of
The chat
God.
decided gay cats is now gats, and so
Gat!
hashtag gats apparently.
We stand gats.
Oh yeah.
I will say, please do not spam the chat. But otherwise, 100% support. I stand Frostpaw, so I have no choice but to stand Gats.
That's. Oh.
Alright, so Aspen is our bi girl, so I'm gonna just put down the base color so you can see her a little better.
You know what? I think I need a soda.
Do it!
Go for it!
I'm gonna get up and stretch and get a Dr. Pepper.
I have somehow
Get that
managed
Dr.
to-
Pep.
I somehow managed to not have a soda today, and I think it's a good thing. That also might be why I had a headache. Now that I think about it.
Could be. Could certainly be.
Alright, and here they are before I put the colors in.
Oh,
Oh, whoop, wrong one.
I'll look at this before I go get the pip.
Okay, this isn't
silhouette.
gonna work out because
It's beautiful.
yeah! Good silhouette.
I gotta say, you've improved a lot since I last saw you draw, like, maybe a month ago.
Yeah, you've leveled up recently, Avalon.
Yeah,
I'm
look at
doing my
that.
very, very, very best. My goal is to fill my entire. I bought a sketchbook on New Year's Day, and my goal has been to fill it by the end of the year. That's
Oh,
100
hell yeah.
pages.
It's a good
So I'm
goal.
doing my best. Okay, you know what? I have too many layers here because they're on top of each other, so I'm just gonna screenshot it.
Yeah.
There's no way that I can organize these layers out.
last paw is going to be a special boy. He's going to get some shading. What?
There we go.
Favoritism.
Now you can see them.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Ah! So
might
interactive. So much motion.
I might move Aspen up a little bit because it looks, the way his paw is, it looks like he's made contact, and I don't want him to have made contact yet.
Move her down a little bit then, rather than up.
Yeah.
That's looking great.
Perfect.
Alright, now to just color the background. And then I'll possibly add some shading, we'll see.
And I'm gonna actually decrease the saturation on the paint for the bisexual flag a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll give you a little more space for that too.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry if you can hear my roommates in the background.
A little bit, but not in a distracting way. They're good.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the
Barely.
shit in the car earlier.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
Right now, putting in the chat my whip right now. I have colored the girl entirely. And now on to the background.
All right, I am back. Oh, look at that!
And it's
Oh, that's a really cute picture.
I don't know which one you're talking about anymore, Teef.
Both. I really like the Lark and Aspen one because they're playing. It's cute.
It is super cute. I love it too.
I'm glad
That's
this
some,
idea worked
some
out.
nice work. Nice
I'm
work
so-
on that swoop.
I'm so bad at active poses, so I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, there's Falcon Swoop.
Whoop!
Oh, I love that frost paw.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
I was supposed to turn out great.
Best.
Okay, what are we looking at for Aspen's back feet? Are they both like mid-ankle socks or feet socks or what kind of sock?
Socks.
Socks.
Let's see, when did I draw her last? No, she has... Hold on, let me find it.
She has like variations in her socks.
Because I know her front left sock is small, and then her front right sock is a full sock.
Let's see. I did draw it, I believe. So let me just find... There is a piece of art I did in which...
Oh, is that the
can
character
see
moment
it.
piece?
Yes.
So.
And I don't know if I drew her feet or not.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Since both the bi and pan flags
You
have
did.
blue,
Okay.
I'm gonna have the blue be their eyes and noses, and then... Because that's the same.
Aw,
on
cute! So
So it's the same on both.
So Avalon, if you go to the character moments part of the chat and scroll to the top, you will see a side view of her paws.
Oh good, I can
She was
find her
going to
socks.
say one sock. One sock is missing. This is a thing that's only for patrons, so we cannot show it yet.
Mm-hmm. It's not even for patrons right now. It's still a future thing.
Eh.
It is much future art.
Yes. Definitely have warrior names in this, and yeah.
Although we did say they are getting their warrior names in the first episode. Okay. So I won't make the same mistake twice. I will do my line work with my Verithins before I start coloring the background.
Alright, socks got.
Yes.
Socks get!
Socks.
Alright, and I've got perfect room to do one more.
Let's see, you got 2 Thunder Clans, a Wind Clan, a Wind Clan, Wind Clan, Thunder Clan. Do River Clan or Shadow Clan?
Hawkstar hasn't been done.
Oh!
Hawkstar!
Yeah.
Yes! Listen to the glory of this Dr. Pepper opening.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes.
That's my sexuality right there.
Opening Dr. Pepper.
Actually, I think I'll open this one up to the chat. Do you guys want Hawkstar or Small Pebble?
I saw a lot of hawk stars earlier.
You did Small Pebble last time, I thought.
I did Small Pebble last time.
Oh, Small Pebble gets done a lot. Do Hawkstar.
Okay.
For our Butch Ace Queen.
Also, Small Pebble will probably take you a longer time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good
Whatever
point.
you.
She will.
Okay.
She's kind of...
Trying to adapt this design for this pose is making me respect animators so hard right now. But it comes out so cute. I love how, like, the bi flag colors are kind of dusty, and the pan flag colors are so bright.
Yeah, it works out
it's
really well
like-
for the contrast of the siblings' colors. It's good stuff.
Also, I'm just winging it on the stripes at this point because I can't.
I think that's fair, to just wing it on the stripes.
Hawkstar. Tess is here. I didn't see you earlier, Tess.
I'm just
Yay!
gonna wing these stripes.
Oh, I should do a quick check through our things. Currently do not see any further donations. So just a reminder, everybody, that we will be matching donations, or Avalon is paying to match the donations, but we are matching donations up to $500 to the
Trans Women of Color. Yeah.
Collective. In support of Pride Month, in support of Black Lives Matter. And so if you can afford to donate a couple dollars, then we'll be able to double that, and that makes it even more meaningful. If we work together, we can get over $1,000 given to these people.
If we work together, we can have peace on Earth.
That's right!
We have to work together.
It's true, it's true.
I'm gonna throw my stream art up on the Twitter
Do it.
Yeah.
She's like that other shit. Alright.
Do we have any trans men cats? We do, but they are in the future. I don't think we have any, like, at the moment.
Not that I'm aware
So, like,
of.
There are some kits or, like, characters in the next generation that will be.
Yes.
I won't tell you which kits yet, because they're kits.
No spoils.
No spoils.
What are we talking about over there? Got something? How's it? Oh, kitten. I think she's carrying something up the stairs for me.
I have brought you a gift.
How's it? She is cute.
Oh, hey! Charlie or Charcoal Bite has made a $35 donation. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you.
We're getting places, fam.
No, Selena couldn't play anybody due to her current affiliations and job and all that, so...
Yeah, but we would have loved to have her, for sure.
It was one of our considerations for Rainstar, but we're happy with Moon Kitty.
We are so happy with Moon Kitty and so excited about it. Genuinely. Moon
Yes.
Kitty makes a great Rainstar. She is an awesome voice actor.
Yeah, would not trade Moon with anyone. She does a fantastic job. So does everybody.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm just continually stunned.
By our
All our
guest
voice actors.
Yeah.
Are so good. I'm so happy that hopefully we'll be able to make enough money on the Patreon to pay them more soon.
Yeah.
That would be
Love to
awesome.
do that, yes.
'Cause just for a moment, we don't want you to, today if you want to give money, do it to the Trans Women of Color Collective, not the Patreon. But in general, with the Patreon, we aren't looking to make a profit on this series at all. Legally, we're not really allowed to. So, whenever we get more funding, what that goes into is hiring more animators and more artists to help us get the episodes out faster, or increasing the payment for the people we already have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Or getting materials that help us complete the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This project is about paying people in the Warriors fandom
It's about paying creators what they deserve to make.
Exactly. So many talented people in this fandom doing stuff for free, and like that's amazing. But goddamn, they deserve some payment for their work.
Especially when they're actually doing it for a living.
Yeah.
Animating and doing art and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. So I mentioned the animation preview earlier. That is work from Tasovsky. That's one of the animators we've been able to pay with Patreon funding. We're so grateful for. So we pay her a bit a month, and she helps us work on shots to moving forward. And she's made some great,
Shot.
amazing rough animation. We're so glad to have been able to get her in.
Wow, dude, Sunfire dead. Which is really sad.
I mean, we love him, but he is indeed very much gay. He is dead.
Rockstar loved her gay son.
She really did. Oh, did we ever post that meme that someone made? It's like, I love my dead gay son, and now I'm starting in the background. Dead?
Dead? That's right! I forgot that. Oh, man.
We should post that at some point.
After episode 1 comes out.
Yeah.
I love my dead gay son. Dead?
Yes, your roughs are magical. Don't undersell yourself.
It's true.
Mine are not clean, they just look clean. There's like
how many
a bazillion
times have we
billion-
been animating and you're like, what was I doing here in the roughs?
I know, right?
What is even going on?
What was I getting at?
What's going on?
Thank you.
Who is
Who
that?
said that?
Who said that? What?
Is someone mocking me?
No.
Oh,
Sunfire's
Oh, God.
dad was God. Sunfire doesn't have a dad, and it doesn't matter.
Yep.
These are cats.
He
They
was
don't care
created
as long as they
from
get what they want.
He's like, time to have a son.
Alright, I'm posting my art from the stream.
Do you see Hawkstar? Do you see her? If she wants to produce a son out of the ether, she can.
It's true.
Seriously, though, probably some rando.
Either that or
Doesn't
Sunfire's adopted. I
It's
mean,
like
he
the
has
sisters.
enough, like, features that are similar enough to Hawkstar that I think they're blood related, but...
He could very
Even we don't really know.
Mhm.
It's not important to the story, so doesn't matter.
Materializes son. Exactly.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, like other things to note too is that there are ace people
Yeah,
that still
Crip-
want to have kids and stuff.
Cryptid just said it perfectly. To be frank, in Warriors universe, a cat can just show up in camp with a kitten and say, "This is my kid," and the clan just accepts it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
She just picked him up from someone's lawn.
Like, hey kid, you want to be a warrior? Do I?
Follow me.
Okay, I'm your mom now. That's amazing.
This is my son. So, son Kit? No, sure.
This is my son, Kit.
There's like some prophecy going around about like a son or something, right? Eh. Like, I 1000% believe that Blue Star was just like, looks at Rusty. Yeah, I'll just make this obvious. Firepaw. And then it took him a million years. Hello. Yeah, someone said Soul Stripes kits don't have a father. Yeah, like, we speculate that it's Stormcloud, but we don't know.
I don't even know who that is at this point.
One of Lion Blaze's many children.
I've kind of been out of it for a while.
The new
I
arc's
don't remember who
really
they all are
good.
anymore.
I'm trying. I'm halfway through one of the books, but I just haven't picked it up since I got it.
I
I'm
keep up with
remaining
the series,
cautious
but I don't
about
remember the
this.
background characters anymore. Oh, Soul Stripes actually have a father now? What? Moon?
This isn't Moon. The website updated their family tree. You'll literally never guess who it is.
What?
The
Jeez.
official Warrior Cats website apparently updated the family tree and gave Soul Stripes kids a
Alright,
father.
is it on the Warriors Wiki yet? Because I'm not navigating the freaking family trees.
Just tell us who it is. Who knows?
Do knows. Oh, are you fucking with me?
Just who knows? I don't need to know. It's fine.
I don't know any of the background characters anymore, honestly. It's like...
No, it hasn't been updated on the wiki yet. Who's Do knows?
It's the one that Imposter Bramblestar gets the name wrong of.
Oh, it's Brightheart and Cloudtail's kid.
What? They had another kid?
Yeah, they had Snowbush and Do knows and Amber Moon.
I missed that somewhere.
They had a second litter in like the end.
I miss Amber Moon.
That's such a good name. They should have kept her.
Yeah, Do knows.
Well, they did.
Do knows
She died
was one of the
twice.
kits. Do knows is one of the kits that was in the nursery in the last battle in Omen of the Stars in the Dark Forest fight.
Ooh, kit.
I really was like done with Warriors when I read the last tome. I was like, alright, Firestar's dead, I'm done. And then I was sucked back in.
The writing style is so awful. I just can't get through it. I'm not a good reader, and I have minor dyslexia, and I cannot deal with it anymore.
Yeah. Like
I still love the story. I love Warrior Cats, and I love the first series and everything, and I'm here for it. But
Can't read them anymore.
it's
no more for
definitely
me.
hard to read them nowadays. Even
It's
as
really
someone who's more
difficult.
enthusiastically reading them. It's like, man, there's so much here, and yet you still manage to disappoint.
Oh, someone asks why we're using the old lesbian flag that was made by a transphobe. Probably just because we weren't aware.
Oh, yep.
There are several.
There is a new one.
Yeah.
I can change it. I did not know that was the one I was using.
I don't know which one is the correct one then.
Yeah. And also, just as a general, just a heads up, because this is a thing that I've seen, and I'm not saying that this person is doing this, I'm not accusing this person of anything, but just in general, if you see someone doing something questionable, just like, let us know and ask us first instead of immediately jumping to assuming we're doing it on purpose and being shitty.
because I obviously am drawing trans.
Yeah, like, well, like I had that happen with me once as well, where I was like, back when we were going to be doing Words on Warriors every month, I was like, okay, I think I got, I think I made it so that these don't line up with any major holidays, and then literally Water had to tell me that it was Easter Sunday. So then I was like, okay, changed it, and then someone else was like, they only did it for the Christian holidays, and I'm like, guys, I didn't even do it for the Christian holiday.
Wait, so
it was literally only moved because my family celebrates it just as like not even as like actually celebrating Easter, but as like getting things.
Like I would have.
Like just as like a getting together thing. So like that's the main reason we moved it.
Yeah,
flag
like,
is the correct flag, though. I need to know.
I think it's the one with only the 5 stripes. It's like got some orange on it, and I think if you look up like updated lesbian flag, it should.
I looked up new one, and I'm mostly seeing one that has 5 stripes versus.
Yeah, it's 5 stripes.
yeah.
I think it's like pink up top and orange on bottom, with like white. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's very
it's
similar to the
it's
old
orange
one.
on top, pink on bottom is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's
There's
very
some
similar to the
N-Os
old one,
wrong.
but it's fewer stripes.
And is upside down and has too many stripes. Think.
Yes.
Maybe. Need to check again.
Yeah, we'll go back and fix
Just
that.
posted it
That's just so helpful.
in the Talk About the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Big up.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened with the whole WoW stream thing was that I accidentally
Thank you,
made. Thanks, Tess. I accidentally made the April stream on Easter and the December stream during Hanukkah, and I had to be told to change the April one to avoid being on Easter. And then someone was like trying to call me out for only changing that and not changing the Hanukkah one when I literally didn't fucking know it was.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it right now.
So yeah, like sometimes people just don't know. Like I can't keep track of when Easter and Hanukkah are, they move.
It's true, they do.
Freaking no. I just did it like, oh, second Sunday. I think that's fine.
Let's see.
You know, just let me know instead of being like, wow, you excluded this group. It's like, well, I didn't mean to do that. I just didn't know. Just tell me.
That's always the best thing to do. Just take them aside and tell them. Because...
And to the person who pointed this out, I'm not accusing you of this at all. This is just a general, for example, type deal.
Honestly, thank you for pointing it out, because I was curious about it last night. My sister was like, well, be careful with that, because there are correct ones, and then there are the ones that are not accepted. And I was like, well, this one looks pretty well used.
Yeah,
So,
the rainbow sherbet flag. That's the one. This flag looks like rainbow sherbet to me, and I love it.
I like it very
I like
much.
that one. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not like specifically calling anyone out here or saying like, oh, you are a bad person. I'm just saying that like it's very easy online to just kind of jump to conclusions.
That was just more of a cautionary tale.
Yeah, that was just like sometimes people are dumb and don't know.
So yeah, thanks for letting us know.
Here we go. All better.
God, now I want rainbow sherbet.
Sounds delicious.
I just want sherbet in general, man. It's been a long time since I've had some sherbet.
Alright, so...
Alright.
I'm gonna...
Like, not gonna lie though, the new flag is just better than the old one in my opinion.
It's
Like 7, it was like 7 stripes on the old one, and I'm like, that's too many stripes.
Here you go. I fixed it.
What?
I'm gonna delete this one.
Oops.
I'll share mine soon as well. Ah.
Here.
Just gotta put away these pencils first. It's proving difficult somehow.
Oh, who was it that called it out? Because thank you.
It was Wonderland 1, I want to say, who pointed it out.
Sounds right, because I think you said Wonderland when you mentioned it.
Thanks, friend.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good catch.
We appreciate the assist.
Some Wintercold asks, in the future, such as for Black Sun, would any current cats still be in the series as elders? Maybe, but we won't tell you which ones.
Aha!
Like, I think by Black Sun, there's still some of them kicking around, but then by Endless Storm, I'm pretty sure they're all gone.
That was the
Black Sun is a very
goal.
short time jump, so
yeah. And we're
And I
thinking of
think Endless
increasing the
Storm-
time jump for Endless Storm, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, isn't it by Endless Storm, some of the very young cats in Black Sun are like the oldest cats in the clans now?
Yes.
So it's a significant jump.
but Black Sun is a very short jump, so we're still addressing a lot of the same characters.
Yeah, like Black Sun is like next generation, and then Endless Storm is like mostly an entirely new set of characters. Which we will get to create because I'm taking over Shadow Clan.
Yes.
And I'm already like just coming up with characters like I want a Cherry Berry.
Yeah.
I want a warrior named Cherry Berry, and I want a soft belly who's a den dad.
I fixed it on Twitter too.
Cherry Berry is such a perfect name. I can't believe it. It's so underutilized.
Good.
Ooh, Cherry Frost Cherry. Oh, that just sounds like an icy.
It's totally one that I would use. Cherry Frost.
Will any of these characters be important? Probably not. I'm just here to make up. I'm here to make up bullshit backgrounders that don't do anything.
Alright, I could work on this a bit more, but I'm going to call it done.
Love it.
Oh, I love Hawkstar.
Here she comes!
Whoa, here she comes.
I am suddenly in a bitching mood.
Bitch it out, man.
Like, I finally just freaking unlisted my unpopular Wings of Fire opinions video. Not because people didn't like my opinions, but because so many of the comments were homophobic and transphobic.
It's just like, this
And I was
ain't worth
sitting there
it.
like- yeah, I was like, it's not worth going through all of these anymore. Like, yeah, you can still find the video on my channel if you go look for it, but I'm like, there's too many freaking comments being like, well, I'm not homophobic, but...
Yeah, get out of here.
And they're like, Sundu's my favorite, but I hate that she's gay. And I'm like, I don't care.
She's not your favorite.
It's like, get out.
Fuck off. I was really, really excited when I found out Sundu was gay because she's my favorite too. I was like, what?
I'm like, she's out here living her best life.
And Willow is like so cute.
Or people being like, I don't mind that they're gay, but it's shoved in our faces way too much. And I'm like, bye.
Goodbye.
Fight those people.
Just like, listen, you can disagree with me about Kinkajou and Darkstalker. You can freaking fight me on Anemone. You can do whatever the hell you want, but the moment you're like, oh, but this character's gay, or I think that trans dragons is unrealistic. Nope. Goodbye. You're done. You have been stopped.
You shall not pass.
My shit is not for you. Get
Neil,
out.
I've been meaning to ask this forever. What brush do you use for your, like, splotchy backgrounds? Can you send me the brush settings?
Absolutely.
Because I want that brush so bad, and I have not found it.
It's actually the watercolor brush that is, like, I just copy and pasted it, and then, like, I made it more opaque. Or less opaque.
Okay, because I have the watercolor one, so okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Moon makes a comment, the WAF fandom isn't half as progressive as the Warrior Cats fandom, which is surreal when Wings of Fire has canon gay and Warriors doesn't have any.
Yep. It's so weird.
Because, like, see, I'm used to... My main fandom exposure is usually, like, looking for fan art on Tumblr.
Yeah,
and
so, like, everyone's
Tumblr
like, oh
has
yeah, give me that
tons.
gay shit.
Like,
Love it.
Tumblr is, like, bombarding me with LGBT headcanons where I'm like...
I didn't even
Yeah,
want
whatever
this.
Yeah, where I'm just like... Well, okay, you can have whatever headcanon you want, but I don't see it. And then I, like, go anywhere else, and everyone's like... Oh man, I can't believe they made this character gay. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, what do you mean?
Alright.
I'm sorry, I came from over the Rainbow Bridge. I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah. I get you there.
Oh, hey guys, we also got another $10 donation. The donator asked to remain anonymous, but we
Awesome.
have another donation.
Cool beans. Thanks.
Appreciate y'all so much.
Yeah, I hate it when people say I'm not homophobic or transphobic, but because it's like, so you know this is gonna come off as transphobic or homophobic, but you're still gonna say it though.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you add the but to your sentence, you may as well have not have said the first part.
Yeah.
Like, just go ahead and
also-
leave that out of the comment, because that has nothing to do with what you're about to say. No matter how
someone-
much you think it does.
Someone also added, is Ravenpaw and Barley canon? I feel like I read something that said it was somewhere. The writers consider it canon. They want it to be canon, just like Tall Jake is supposed to be. But, and there's the all-important but.
Working partners?
But the
Working
authors do
partners-
not own Warriors, so...
Yeah, working partners and HarperCollins won't allow that. So, unfortunately, Word of God does not make it so uncanon. Like, if you can't, unless it is stated in the books themselves, it's not considered canon, even though it's really strongly implied.
Implied representation is not representation. It's not helpful.
Yeah, it's very passive representation, and I've been trying to get better in my own books about active representation and having characters state outright, in a way that feels organic, that, hey, I'm this thing, or this is how I feel, and make it, like, very much in the text, because the problem with Word of God, which is what we refer to this as, is that if you don't have access to the author's statements, it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be, you have to be able to get it from the text itself for it to count.
Yeah, as opposed to, Tuss just said, as opposed to Wings of Fire, where in there it is just canon. Like, if you read the books, there's no way you're gonna get around, unless your reading comprehension is really bad. Like, it's pretty crystal clear when a character is gay.
Yeah, like,
I doubt any of y'all's reading comprehension is worse than mine, and I got it, so...
like, when Willow and Sundew talk to each other, or I think it's... One of them is introducing the other to someone and says... I think it's Willow introducing Sundew to Tsunami, and she says, "This is my girlfriend."
Yeah.
Like, that's canon representation.
Yes.
Yeah, Cryptid Croc... You're Crocodile now. Cryptid Crocodile says...
Crocuta!
Crocuta.
It's the scientific name of hyenas. Crocuta.
Okay, Cryptid Crocuta. That's a cool name. It is Cryptid. Says... Oh, chat's going too fast. I lost it. Let me scroll back up. They say, if your representation is a tweet or chat message, instead of it being in the actual books, it doesn't count. And that's what we mean when we say Warriors has no gay characters. We mean that, like, in the text, there's no one confirmed to be gay, versus them kind of hinting that a few cats might be outside of canon.
Yeah.
Because, like, we all look at Leafpool and we're like,
Girl?
that's a bisexual.
Yeah.
Or we look at Jake and we're like, bi as hell.
Hey.
But it's not in this text, so it doesn't count.
Alright, so far, from the tally I've gone through with the donation matching, we have raised $530 for the Trans Women of Color Collective.
Alright! Good job, everyone!
Dang, this is going a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah!
Just want to do some good in the world, guys.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Nice. Should we just continue going for another half hour just to make it a 4-hour even?
Sure.
Sure. I'm probably not going to draw anymore, because I feel done. But it's
Yeah, my
okay
hand's
if we
done.
just, like, talk with chat and that kind of stuff. Because I know a lot of times we get done with these streams and it's like, oh, we're tired, we're finished drawing.
Bye-bye.
So,
Yeah.
bye-bye. Yeah, but, you know, we can just sit and talk for a little bit.
I'm just
Do you want to
coloring some Pokemon.
Yes.
So we'll leave Avalon and Teef to talk with y'all for a moment, put the art up for view, and go get food.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah.
food. Go get your food.
Oh, my hands. I'm so tired.
First, I
You
want to
did a
show
lot.
off that Blue River was updated.
Yes.
Love it.
So, Kitty Uwu says, I used to ship Leafpaw with Sorreltail back when I was reading the New Prophecy, and I was upset when they just stopped being friends. Hard same.
Hard same. Alright,
It
be right
was
back.
pretty upsetting too. That was pretty upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't ship them or anything. 'Cause I wasn't really aware of shipping at the time. But
Okay, you
I'm upset
It was
that they stopped
upsetting.
being friends. Yeah.
Did not like that.
I believe I'm muted.
Yeah, we're muted.
Why aren't they friends anymore? They were so
Okay.
close. The writers forgot that they were friends or something. I don't know.
Well, because Sorreltail went off to be mates with Brackenfur, and then that became her whole life.
Guess. Shit.
Or he has things to do or something.
No. He really wants to.
Yeah, same with Leafpaw and Cody. I wanted Cody to join the clans really bad.
He wants to teach you the draft, which I mean is how we taught him how to
Who is
play.
Cody?
She was the kitty pet
There's actually
that Leafpaw talked to when she got
I would
captured.
still like to teach you.
Oh.
She like helped them out and like
But
stayed
there's
around for a
actually
little bit
useful and
until
easy to learn
the clans left.
mechanisms now.
Oh, I remember now. I haven't read it in a very, very long time.
Like she's really only in Dawn, I think. I don't think she's in the books. She's only in the one book, but goddamn, she was cute.
Like we can
Yeah.
like,
Especially because her name is Cody, and I'm like, oh, that's such a cute.
draft.
I thought it was
You do have some really cute names.
Because usually Cody is a boy name, and I'm like,
No,
ah,
nothing like that.
he's
I
cute.
also
It is cute.
was thinking about starting giving you rolling your black or white team.
Oh, so
So-
you want me to tell you, like, what Pokemon I've used before?
Well, I'm not going to eliminate all the ones you've used before, but
Right.
if there's ones that you know you've used 100 times and don't want
Just
them
looking
again,
through questions.
also starters. Alright, you've used all 3 starters.
I love that Squirrel
You
Moonlight,
don't care that
as from Squirrelflight's Hope, is becoming a thing, shipping Squirrelflight and Moonlight. Their names rhyme. I am.
And then we'll
I
play.
The
have
names
black.
rhyme, and I love
Well,
that.
we
we'll
have
play.
both.
And then we'll play 2 of whichever version.
Squirrel Flight, Moonlight.
Yeah, we don't play the first one.
I want to play the one I played, which I think is white.
Jennifer Hagen LaFountain says Warriors has a problem with setting up great supportive friendships between female characters and then forgetting said friendships entirely, never to be mentioned again. Yeah.
You mean white too?
That's, yep.
No. Black.
Also, I'm just gonna go off on a little bit of my publishing knowledge. HarperCollins is not great with representation. HarperCollins
Yes.
is one of the biggest
I know. I'm in.
publishing houses, and has been very spotty with their representation, both when it comes to LGBT and when it comes to having authors of color, having leads who are characters of color. They have been very not great with how they've handled representation and the rising demand for representation in the industry. They have frequently refused to comment on it. So I'm just putting that out there.
You can just sort of guess what that means.
Yeah, and when I say HarperCollins, I mean the entirety of HarperCollins, because a lot of people don't know that there aren't actually that many publishing companies. A lot of them publish under imprints, which are smaller subsections of the company that may focus on a specific genre or topic. So like Harper Romance, I think, is whatever their romance imprint is. There was what was it? Something Ripped Bodice. Ripped Bodice is a romance bookstore that did like this cross comparison of how many characters of color or authors of color are featured in romance novels across the entire industry. And HarperCollins was not great, and they also declined to comment on any of that. So yeah, it's when we're like, oh, you know, why can't Warriors have gay characters? Don't blame the Aaron Hunter team, because they have made it pretty clear that they wish they could. But
Really have no
HarperCollins literally will not allow it. I don't know about working partners, because I don't know where working partners stands in the industry. But as the publisher and distributor, HarperCollins doesn't allow it, because HarperCollins also, I think, has a fair amount of business done in China, and China don't like that. So,
That's your...
When I say China don't like that, I mean the Chinese government, not necessarily the Chinese people. So there's a difference there.
Yeah.
And Tuss says, yeah, they've tried to hint at some others before. Like... And this is, like, sorry, again, I have a whole ass video on this on my channel right now, because there is a whole issue in the publishing industry with wanting to get the brownie points for having representation, but not actually wanting to put in, you know, the work, which is why you get a lot of books that are written by white authors about characters of color, but not a lot of authors of color writing about their own experiences getting published. When they do, they usually get smaller advances. Yeah, it's just... There's very little queer content of color, because it's seen as a safer bet if you're going to do gay stuff to have it be white people, because having gay stuff and characters of color is seen as too risky for the market. Like, there are definitely, like, singular bad apples all throughout the industry, but the problem itself is systemic within the industry.
And within the country and within the world.
Yeah, it's like, even those, you know, there are plenty of people working in publishing who want to make a change, who want more diversity, who want more representation, but the way the system is structured, it doesn't support that.
Hard to succeed.
Yeah. Because it's... Oh, someone mentions tokenism is dumb. Yes, and also, there's tokenism within publishing as well, because there are publishers who will, like, choose a quota of books that cover certain topics or books by minority authors, and then won't take any more. They're like, oh, we have our 5. We've done our part. We don't need to do any more. And I'm like, God damn it.
I get so frustrated.
Because there's so many...
I get so frustrated that I don't even like talking about it sometimes. I'm just like, yep, our country sucks. I hate living here. This world is awful. But, like...
It's not even just
change
our
it, we have
country,
to talk
like,
about it. Yeah, it's the whole world.
The whole ass world.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we just gotta keep having these conversations.
Gotta keep going.
Over and over. Oh.
Hello. We're back.
Almost.
Just had a really heavy conversation, so...
I just kind of went off.
Good. You love to see it.
Yes.
My frustrations with the publishing industry are many, and that's why I'm very proud to be an indie author.
That is totally fair. That's why I'm so happy. I, like, you know, if I had been given the chance out of college to go straight to an animation studio and work, I would have been very happy. But, like I would have been happy to get a job working on a film or a TV show or whatever. But in a lot of ways, I'm kind of happy that I'm not, and I'm able to do my own work from home and set my own standards, because there's some things about the animation industry that really suck.
It is toxic.
Yeah.
The culture of overworking in the animation industry.
Uh-huh.
And underpaying people, and people being expected to work for free.
Well, and the general elitism of, like, where you went to school and...
Racism, the sexism.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's toxic there. It is bad. I just don't really want to be a part of it.
I mean, when you now have so many indie projects getting off the ground thanks to crowdfunding and being as successful, if not more so, than these other projects with, you know, fans and stuff.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. We are making our dumb little warrior cats thing, and people actually like it.
Exactly.
We're not making money off this or anything, but I don't think I really want to anyway.
I like it as it is.
Yeah.
I mean... Nah, I'm not gonna... Maybe I'll say it.
Say it. Do it.
Well, I was just thinking, once this is done, like, I would 100% be down to work with you guys again on a for-profit project that's not Warriors related.
I
would
think that's the
absolutely
plan.
work on a for-profit. Yes, I would work on that with you guys. Because I think our dynamic actually works.
Mm-hmm.
And we could all agree on whatever we need to agree to and get a nice contract and...
Like, eventually we're just going to be out here just making a whole-ass animated film for free on YouTube.
Yeah. It'd be lovely.
Here's our traditionally animated film, everybody. Whoop.
That's the dream. I live off my disability, so I don't give a crap. Whatever I can.
I am equally looking forward to my career change and also dreading the amount of time I am just not going to have for anything.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm going to be working some serious... Like, I work a lot now, but I work with unfettered internet access, so I'm still able to keep up with things online, even when I'm at work.
Yeah.
But, like, once I make that career change, it's going to be like, okay, I have, like, 30 minutes to catch up on everything on social media, maybe an hour to do any writing a day, and then... Especially because I also want to have a kid, so, like, taking care of kiddo, too. So...
Moon says, absolutely desperate to watch this little Warrior Cats thing. Thank you.
Moon's got to see a preview, too, as a voice actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I am back with being able to hear it now, by the way.
The whole gang's here.
Gang's all here.
Squad out here.
Everybody be rolling.
Yeah, not seeing Fernsong be a den dad was really disappointing.
They had such a good setup for that, and then they just swoop.
And they set it up.
All it would take is just one mention of it. One mention of it. Of him being with the kids in the nursery.
And the sad thing is, we don't know if the writers wanted to include that, and then it got edited out.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it maybe got edited out just out of, like, cutting down words.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the authors did put that in and then the editors changed it. And, like, I don't want to be like, you know, oh, the writers can do no wrong, it's all the editor's fault or anything like that, but I get the feeling.
I mean, it could have been just, like, seen as superfluous information instead of like needed rep.
Yeah, maybe they forgot.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
very easily be one of those things that's like, this sentence doesn't need to be here. Scratch.
So much gets cut in the editing process. I don't even want to fucking talk.
Moon says it could have very well been removed. Kate said it would be there. No. We done been had.
Yeah, she's. Moon also says the editors have changed names and removed things on Kate before. But as much as I want to just write Warriors books, I would hate working with the editing team for Warriors so much. Because there's so many.
Yeah, it would kind of be awful.
Warrior Cats, as much as I love it, is very much a focus group series.
It is a manufactured product.
I probably grabbed too much
Like-
of this food, but I
And
know
it's-
it's fine. But otherwise, there would have been too little left to actually make a meeting left over.
And that's not even necessarily like an issue with the new books versus the old or anything. Literally, this series was conceptualized by a focus group. And then
Sorry
given
if
to the
I
writers.
hear my family talking. They're having like a thing.
That's fine.
It's fine.
We can't understand them. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. As long as it's not bothering anybody. I can mute anytime.
But yeah, it's like, you know, Warriors was literally just conceived to make money and has always been that way.
Yep.
And given that it's HarperCollins, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Yep. The editors are the no fun allowed meme pick.
Yep.
I
We can't make the
predict.
characters interesting, then we have to remember that they've had development. Wah!
Oh.
Okay, he's like, Nikki, can you write a series about cats? He's like, okay, I'll write a book. Make that 6.
And then more, and more, and more.
Well, like, I mean, like, the new prophecy was supposed to just be 3 books. That was all she planned for. Then they were like, actually, no, keep going forever until the end of time.
Oh, that's why it turns into a garbage fire. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, generally speaking, I think, and again, I don't have all of the insights, so I don't know exactly if this is what happens, but I get the feeling that they generally plot for 3 books, and then they make the plot, like, they seem to plot in 3-book chunks.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
Which is aggravating because you make 6-book arcs.
Yeah, like even in the first arc, you can see that it was meant to be 1 book, and then they extended it out to 3, and then they extended it out to 6, and you can still kind of see that in the first arc now with how it could have ended after the 3rd book. It flows a little bit more consistently because they keep the same villain for the next 3 books, but it's still there.
Hey, we just got a donation from a Kayla of another $5. Thank you so much. That becomes 10 with our matching.
Awesome!
Nice, 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 nice. I am excited to see how much we end up giving.
Me too. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't manage to wrap up this last arc by book 3, but also, I don't like that it's kind of like, it feels almost like too serialized. It's like, okay, points are A to B, and now it's B to C, and now it's C to D. Nothing connects back to A.
Yeah, I just...
What's up? When do you think your roast is gonna be? It's ready if Mom wants to make it. There's not a lot of meat, so don't take like a huge chunk.
Everybody hates traveling books, and I get it, but also I'm kind of such I am trash for traveling things.
I'm so worried because Dark Lightning is a traveling book.
Traveling is fine so long as it accomplishes something. The problem with Warrior's traveling books is that they finish their journey and nothing is accomplished. Friendships weren't made, characters haven't grown, the plot
basically
isn't
just
any
ignored.
different. Like, the plot hasn't advanced since before they left.
It's a filler episode.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's that mandatory beach episode in your anime.
Yeah. And even if characters do have any kind of character development, it's usually backtracked on.
Yeah.
Like, Sign of the Moon is probably my favorite Omen of the Stars book. Because it's got a lot of really interesting Dovewing and Jayfeather like conflict in it. But then it just goes right back to square one when they get back in the Forgotten Warrior.
Yeah. Oh, Tess says at least the first Vision of Shadows book, traveling stuff, was accomplished. And it's like, yeah, that was like the one good traveling book.
And, like, things changed and things happened and there were feelings. Sandstorm
Characters
died.
you gave a shit about died.
If there was a sliding scale of, like, the worst traveling books to the best, Outcast would be at the very, very one end of, like, the worst.
Yup.
And then, like, all the way over at the best would probably be The Apprentice's Quest.
Yeah.
For Vision
Or
of Shadows.
Hawkwing's Journey if we're including super editions.
Yeah, Hawkwing's Journey would easily.
Oh, yes, Hawkwing's Journey. So well done.
But only if super editions are included. Because there's so many traveling books for super editions that are just awful. Like, Tall Star's Revenge is pretty good. Hawkstar's Journey is good. I like Tiger Star's Shadow, but I understand that it's not a great book.
I never
And then you
actually
get
ended up
the
reading
other
it. I just have it. I own it and I haven't actually touched it.
Like, I enjoy it a lot, but I understand that kind of... You kind of have to just be a Shadow Clan stan to really get much out of it.
Well, like, the other thing, too, is, like, by the time I had got a copy of Tiger Heart's Shadow, that arc had already been done. A Vision in the Shadows was already done. It was, my mom gave it to me as a gift
After the fact?
back in April of last year while I was recovering from my septoplasty. I asked her to buy one book for me because it had just come out, and she comes back with 7. Okay, it was actually more like 4, but still, she just came back with, like, I don't think you have any of these either.
But no, I'm with you, Avalon. I really like Tiger Heart Shadow. Except for its one huge glaring flaw. And that is the Tiger Heart comes in and he's an asshole and tells them how to live their lives and they need to accept StarClan into their lives and oh look, he's right. And
The colonialism TM.
Yeah, the colonialism TM. You hate to see it.
Oh my god, we watched Home the other day.
Oh my god.
Hey look, we fixed colonialism by make friend and give back egg.
Yeah, so Sean and I have been trying to
Oh no, I don't
watch.
want to. I want to know.
Sean and I have been trying to watch all the DreamWorks movies we hadn't seen before. And Home was the one we left for last because we're just like, I do not want to do this movie.
It was garbage.
Yeah,
I've totally seen that.
It was we watched it after a tiring moving day, so we were like brain dead, and it was like, okay, we need to watch something.
I'm brain dead, and this is bad.
Just as like, this is how colonialism works. Absolutely,
Sure.
we put them in like amusement park style homes in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then the main character, like your main human girl throughout, she didn't get caught. Only because her cat was on top of her head. So they were like, well, this isn't a human. And drops her. It's bad.
It was a movie.
It is bad.
I will say, of the ones we hadn't seen before, Turbo was surprisingly decent.
Oh yeah, I saw that one and I was like, why is this kind of low-key tolerable?
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I wouldn't choose to put this on again, But if somebody else was like, hey, let's watch Turbo, I'd be like, okay.
I can stand to see this again.
Watched Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and I remember people being like, oh, this is a pretty good DreamWorks movie. But oh man, watching it now, during these times, was sure a thing. Because it really has not aged well, and it's a fairly new movie.
Wait, which one?
Peabody and Sherman.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It was rough. Plus, the environments are so, like, empty. I've had this problem with other DreamWorks movies, too, with, like, Boss Baby and Home. It's like, they have all these environments that they have the characters go to, and, like, I swear, they always have this, like, apartment where there is absolutely nothing in it. And I was just like, please, put some furniture in here or something. This looks so awkward.
You can put piles of boxes or clothes on the floor, at least something, like... Then maybe
I will be honest, I haven't...
other things.
I don't think I've seen a DreamWorks movie since How to Train Your Dragon 2. Like, I just kind of pieced out.
Pieced out?
Like, I'm actually... Okay, I'm gonna look up DreamWorks films and see which was the last one I actually watched.
Trolls was good. Trolls is a recent one that I really like.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I'll have to pick it up.
It's stupid, but it's fun stupid. Like, and the art direction, like, really sells it.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
And, Captain Underpants was, like, it was really good, but also, like, really made for the audience that it's marketed towards, which is little boys. Like,
of course.
Like, it's really good for being a Captain Underpants movie, you know? It's, like, the perfect Captain Underpants movie.
I was correct. How to Train Your Dragon 2 was the last DreamWorks film that I have seen, and it came out in 2014. I have not watched DreamWorks movies in 6 years.
Wow!
Which sucks, because I would actually like to see Kung Fu Panda 3, because I've heard that all 3 Kung Fu Pandas are good, and I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, I think the first 2 are better, but, like, Kung Fu Panda 3 is still a good movie.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 3 was still good. I do.
I don't think I remember seeing the third one.
Let me see. I know we went to see How to Train Your Dragon 2 in theaters because I have a friend who's really into How to Train Your Dragon, and we went to go see it with her. And yeah, I haven't seen any of these movies. I haven't seen anything else after that.
Alright, we also just got a donation come in from Wiccan Ginger, another $5.
Yay! Thank you!
Thank you so much. We're so excited to get that bolstered. That is now another $10 of donating with our matching. We are climbing numbers, my friends. I should make a Google sheet. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Don't mind me, y'all. I work in spreadsheets. It's just how my brain. Spreadsheets
Have I seen any
are
other
the
television
best.
series? I have not. I have not watched... Oh, I've seen bits of Voltron, and I'm watching She-Ra. That's the latest DreamWorks that I've seen.
Oh, there you go.
But that's not like a movie, so...
Yeah.
It is indeed different. I can't believe they made a Spirit show. I'm so mad about it, honestly.
Like, they made a Spirit show so far after the fact. Who even talks about Spirit anymore? And it's got nothing to do with the movie.
I still don't want a show.
It has nothing to do with the movie at all. It's like generic horse girl show.
But then just make it generic horse girl show. Why does it have to be tied to my boy? Spirit is very near and dear to my heart. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just seeing everyone go off about She-Ra in the chat. I swore to myself that I wouldn't watch it because I was so convinced that I wouldn't like it based on the few clips I had seen where I was just like, oh, the humor of this show is going to be too juvenile for me. I don't know if I vibe with any of these characters, and then I just was like, okay, Cushfuddled liked it. I trust Cushfuddled, so I'm gonna watch it. And I just started binging. Like, I watched most of season 2 just last night. I would die for everyone. I would. There is not a single character I wouldn't die for. Like,
I need to watch it too.
At first, I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Glimmer, and now I'm like, you know what? Glimmer's alright. Glimmer's fine. Glimmer can acknowledge that she screws up. So that's literally the only thing I wanted, was for Glimmer to be able to admit that she makes mistakes, and she does. And I'm like, okay, we're good. Like, these characters don't have to be perfect. I just need them to acknowledge that they aren't perfect, and they do. I'm like, okay, thank you. Scorpia's best girl, I would die for her. Yeah, I think that's it.
We also just got a donation from Cushfuddle, tweeted to us. Cush, please share with us your receipt in some form or fashion, and we will match that donation. Thank you so much, though.
Yeah, Kush! Thank you!
Spotted Shadow
I
herself.
was about to say, our wonderful,
matter.
wonderful Spotted Shadow.
All of our voice actors pulling through. Because Cryptid's a voice actor, too.
Exactly.
I love all of our vocal staff. Everyone, they're so good.
We do have some amazing voice actors, honestly. I still am just blown away by it.
I know that Ray popped in while my mic was muted and said, Pool Paw says trans rights.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Pool Paw 100%
Also,
says trans rights.
I'm pretty sure we already had this, but Ray has requested that Pool Paw be bisexual. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he probably is.
Yeah, that's very Pool Paw.
Yeah.
So
I am
yeah,
gonna upload these to the Twitters.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and dip out because we've now been streaming for 4 hours.
I need to go eat my food.
Alright,
So
well,
I
I
think
think
we're
that'll be
gonna
the end of the
call
stream
that.
then.
We're wrapping up, but I will be sharing on our public Twitter what our total ends up being with the matching and with our donations and everything. So the total donated today through the stream. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
Great work, everybody.
This was awesome.
Yeah!
We did it. We helped.
Yeah.
So
All right.
y'all have a good night. Happy Pride.
Have a safe and happy Pride, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Bye.